Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network. Return of the Knicks watch along. I hope everyone's having a wonderful afternoon, Sunday afternoon matinee. The New York Knicks against the defending world champions, Milwaukee Bucks. Salute to everyone this Sunday afternoon with me here. Early matinee, a lot to talk about right before this game start. Let's go with it to the rice and beans, like I like to call it. A lot of injuries right now, or actually health and safety protocols. Toppin, Burks, RJ Barrett, all out this afternoon into the starting lineup. We have a new starting lineup in for the New York Knicks, and here it comes: Rose, Grimes, Fournier, Randle, and Noel. So Quentin Grimes, the neophyte, the rookie, in the starting lineup. So is Derrick Rose because of health and safety protocols. Toppin, Burks, and Barrett all tested. I guess they must have tested positive. They just said safe and healthy protocols. They're out. We might see the emergence of Kemba Walker back in the rotation, as well as Kevin Knox possibility could be playing this afternoon some more games. You saw Luka Samanic, also from the G League, Deuce McBride. We shall see. We shall see how or if John Thibodeau is going to be stubborn and just playing 8-7 man short in his rotation. Salute to Lamario Owens. Lamario, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope you're doing well. Salute to you. I can't wait for the baseball season to come along. I got used to seeing you in the afternoons or in the evenings with us with the baseball. So I hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy holidays to you and your family. So I appreciate you latching along with us. And let me give you back to the starting lineup. For the visiting Milwaukee Bucks, Holiday, Grayson, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and our old friend, Crazy Eyes, Bobby Portis in the starting lineup. And for the home team, New York Knicks, got Derrick Rose, Evan Fournier, Quentin Grimes, Julius Randle, Nolan Noel. So we're going to need – this is a game right now. Personally, we're a little short-handed, but we need to see Evan Fournier. Yes, Evan Fournier come up big tonight for the New York Knicks, along with Julius Randle. We're going to need a much, much greater performance from our starting unit. We don't have the same speed, athleticism from our bench now we normally accustomed to, and it's going to be very important that we're going to need the starting unit to step up huge. We shall see what I know. Quentin Grimes is going to give you a good defensive effort. Let's see, let's see how he's going to play. Let's see how the free-flowing offense, if it's going to be free-flowing, and it's going to tell a lot. It's going to be a big sign. That young man getting ready to get his first NBA start on a beautiful December early afternoon matinee. The crowd is going to have, it's a family atmosphere in the Garden. Usually these early matinee games, you got to take advantage. This is a team that's the Milwaukee Bucks has been playing really well, winning 11 in the last 15. They're rolling. They're starting to find their niche and starting to show themselves. It's going to be a tough task for the Knicks tonight, this afternoon. We shall see there, and we'll give you the over and unders. The Milwaukee Bucks are a -6 on the spread. Knicks are the underdogs here. The money line at -250. The over 216.5. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, guys. So I just put that up there for fun so you guys can see that. But bet smart, not over your head, but with your head. So, guys, I appreciate you listening and watching along with us. So we shall see there. So once again, no Toppin, no Burks, no Barrett, all out. Health and safety protocols. Don't know if they will return for the Golden State game. I have no idea if they will, they won't. We shall see. But I'm also interested to see Quentin Grimes in the starting lineup. Not at this expense, but this is why you draft players. This is why you draft and you have youth on the team, was going to show, depth. One thing that we were all pounding our chest in the beginning of the season, we're a deep team. We're a deep team. We're a deep team. Well, let's see if our depth shows tonight and this afternoon. Right now, the Greek freak is a freak. 27.6 points a game he's averaging, having a good year. And also Bobby Portis having a good year and this so far. 15.4 points a game with 9 rebounds. Boy, you telling me the Knicks could use that right now on their bench from a Bobby Portis? Wow. Is it, well, would have, could have, should have, right? We could see if we knew their future, things would shape different. What's going on, man? Let's hunt some deers. Yes, Knicks 100 AGM. Yes, indeed, Knicks. That's our GM. Hey Nick, I'm gonna label you my GM of the network, man. The Knicks, you're gonna be my GM. So you're my GM of the network, my friend. So definitely, I gotta keep put you one of the wrenches there. So next comment next time you're on, you're gonna have that wrench. Promise, my friend. The wrench will be there. So you're our GM on the program. So salute to you. I hope your Sunday is doing well. I hope you're doing good, and we're gonna hunt some deer tonight, hopefully at the Garden, on the world's most famous arena. It's gonna be a tough task. Julius Randle has to come up big. Not turn over the ball, free flowing, allow Derrick Rose to set them up and on the pace, and especially when Derrick Rose wants to go in and attack the paint. It's just clear out, let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. Trust Rose, but wow, it's going to be a tough order. It's going to be a tough task. So we shall see there. So I want to salute everyone watching along with us. We're about to start in about a few minutes. Once the game tips off, we get the play-by-play. For those that are new to the channel, we call the play-by-play. We watch it along, and we cannot show the game on live on this program. I'll talk about it. Well, the chat is bumping. Kevin Hart, salute to you, my friend. Salute. I'm glad you're here. Welcome aboard of the program. And man, love your name. Your first name. Salute. So what's going on, Mr. Hart? So I appreciate you here. He has to play well. RJ's out. Safety protocol. Kevin. So did Obi Toppin, and so did Alec Burke. Not on the lineup tonight. They all in the self and health and safety protocol. So a little bit of an uphill climb, but you know what? Like we said, we were hitting our chest this season that they were a very deep team. And yes, I appreciate it. You're welcome, and I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here as well. I really appreciate you there. I appreciate you giving me your Sunday afternoon with us. So wish I'll get the ball along. I'll bring in the ticker. We'll bring that there so we can see the scoreboard. Yo, Randle. Okay. Oh, Randle. Yeah, Randle has to come up big tonight for us. Yes, indeed, Kev. Randle has to show, we need last year's Randle. Not to let the game come naturally to him, not force the game, let it come naturally. Team has to rotate. They're gonna have to trust themselves, even though they're undermanned and they normally may not be on the floor accustomed with each other, but they're gonna have to. This is gonna be a big building block. Actually, Alec Burke is out for personal reasons. So Burke's probably his wife gave birth. I know she was due. What's going on, Johnson? Seldon, salute, checking in from Trinidad and Tobago. What's going on, man? How you doing? I hope you're doing well, my friend. So we shall see tonight. Today, Burks, how long Burks maternity leave? Usually he'll probably be back maybe 2 more games from now. If it's a maternity, if his wife did give birth, I know she was expecting as well. So probably the Burks family just got another addition to the family. I'm speculating, so I don't know if any truth. Personal reasons. Last time it was Taj when he was out. His family, his wife gave birth as well. So we shall see if that's what happened with Burks. But I know. No Toppin, no RJ Barrett. That's for the health and safety protocols. Maybe contact tracing or whatsoever. I hope it's not any COVID related issues. I hope they don't have it. I just hope it's contact tracing, just precautionary, and they can get back. Because right now, Obi Toppin is playing one of the best basketball so far in his early NBA career. So we want to have him keep him going in that right direction, trending up there. And RJ Barrett was turning the corner too. Guys were turning the corner here with his shooting, and I will be down if he'll be missing more than a couple more games. Hopefully just this game. Hopefully they'll get back for the Golden State game. We shall see here. As the introductions, starting lineup being introduced here at the world's most famous arena. We'll get going as they'll start announcing the New York Knicks. For those that have just arrived, I'll go over the starting lineup one more time and have no problem with that. Here's for the visitors: Milwaukee. We got Holiday, Grayson, Middleton, Giannis Portis. And of course, we want to continue getting some deer. And for our New York Knicks this afternoon, in the starting lineup for the first time in his career, we have Quentin Grimes is in the starting lineup. So Quentin Grimes getting the start, the neophyte, the rookie. So everyone wanted to see it. I do myself. I want to see how Quentin Grimes gets some extended minutes. How he's going to play. Are we going to have a Kevin Knox sighting? We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. And I'm glad you're doing well, Johnson. So cool. Let's hope we win today. Yes, let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Let's get the pom-poms going. Hopefully our good luck charm Maria will be in the building. Maybe she's at work today. So Maria, we're thinking about you. I know you're probably at work in the early Saturday afternoon. So salute to you. So we'll get ready to play this game, ready to go as the starting lineup still. Remember, I'm going to be about a couple 30 seconds behind. So 30 to 45, I got to stream it through the NBA TV app into Orlando out to you guys. So I know the scoreboard might be a little off. Like try to get it in sync, and it's kind of difficult to try to get it in sync. So, but the scoreboard's there. So keep an eye on the scoreboard reference for score and all that. What's going on, Kristaps? And salute to you. So Kristaps joining us. Kristaps, where you're from? I understand it's a different language. What country are we being graced by you today? So salute to you, Kristaps. As the starting lineup is being introduced. So thank you guys for helping me get to this 2K mark. And now we're on the quest for 3K. So follow us. Guys, if you're an NBA fan and love the basketball fans, obviously, check out the G Money Hoop Show. It's on here on the channel as well as on and anywhere you get your podcast. And it's phenomenal. He did a wonderful show last night breaking down the NBA, his thoughts, his predictions, his takes. He's an NBA savant who knows a lot about NBA numbers, basketball, factual statistics. G Money, aka the notorious G Money, phenomenal job yesterday. I'm so proud of him. With his program, it's going to be a weekly program. Keep an eye and just support. He does a real good job on the network. Phenomenal job, as well as the kids. My son and Chef Dan on the MMA program. They got a lot to talk about. The Amanda Nunes losing her title last night. Wow, I know they got a lot to talk about because UFC 269 was really good. And I can't wait to hear their takes and their thoughts and their opinions and the questions that they're going to answer and the questions they're going to ask about what's next in the UFC going into 2022. So I can't wait to hear them. To Chef Dan, Austin, I'm thinking about you guys. I know you're out working, out and about. So you guys, I can't wait to hear your program. You guys are doing phenomenal on the network as well. And I appreciate you guys and love you guys for the work that you do, hard work. And also check out A to Z Media. Phenomenal. If you're a college football fan, phenomenal. Michigan football. He does a phenomenal job with the Michigan football talk. He's got a good video. Watch out for the video reaction to the Heisman Trophy. He has a lot to talk about, but we're going to get that later. We'll promote that there. All our friends, all our partners here in the network, you'll find them on the community board and so forth. And we're getting ready to tip off this game here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in New York, coming live from New York. I'm in Orlando from the Jedi Studios, and we're ready to kill. Here we go, and we tip off. Milwaukee comes up with the tap on the Antetokounmpo to Portis to Middleton, guarded by Quentin Grimes. Middleton, top of the key, passes it to Drew Holiday. We have Rose all over him. Holiday starting to back up Rose. He's backing up. Here's a turnaround shot. It's off the mark. Rebound, touch. Randle almost went out of bounds there. Randle got the last minute there. Here's Rose bringing the ball up. Derrick Rose. Good to see him in the starting lineup. Let's go Knicks. Yes, indeed. Here's Derrick. Derrick keeps his dribble. Switch now. Allen, Rose. Ooh, up and down. Ooh, that was tipped. Okay, so Fournier misses the three. I thought he had a traveling call, but it was tipped. But here comes Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo driving in the paint. Passes to Allen, passes it to Middleton for three-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound, Julius Randle. Randle comes up with the rebound. He passes it to Rose. Rose brings it up to Key. Rose passes to Randle. Randle in step for three. Off the mark. Air ball. Out of bounds. Milwaukee ball. I like the shot. I know it was an air ball, but it was in rhythm. It was in rhythm. So I'm okay with that. As much as I ridicule Randle, that was a three-pointer in rhythm. And there's an alley-oop, and Antetokounmpo with a dunk. You can't let these backdoor cuts. So Antetokounmpo made it look easy there. They're up 2-0 there. Give Jave Holiday an assist on that one. Here's Randle. He's got Portis on him. I'm to Fournier. Fournier needs a big game here. Fournier driving. Passes it to Randle. Randle's going to throw another three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Allen. So Randle needs to go north to south. He got to stop with the threes now. You missed two already. Now get into the paint. Here's Portis. One-on-one on Randle. Portis shoots a long-range jumper. It's off the mark. Rebound, Nolan Noel. Here comes Derrick Rose. So 2-0 Milwaukee up. Derrick passes it to Julius. Julius one-on-one with Portis. Back to Rose. Rose is going to take a long-range jumper off the mark. Rebound by Milwaukee. So not a good shot selection. Salute Big Task in the building. Salute Mike Ortiz in the building. Here's Holiday. Passes the Allen. Allen passes the Antetokounmpo. He's got Noel. He's backing in Noel. He spins. Fires. Off the mark. No, he gets the serendipity bounce. So he scores. 4-0 Milwaukee. Saludo Mike Ortiz in the building. As Rose brings the ball up here. Here's Noel. Back to Julius. Julius. Passing it to Grimes. Grimes. Pass it. Ooh, turns the ball over. So he tried to pass it to Rose. A little bit too much mustard. Out of bounds. That's right there. Lack of communication or not having experience to playing one another. So turnover here. Milwaukee up 4-0 with 9:20. And Holiday passes it to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo over to Allen. Switches. There's a switch. Antetokounmpo left open. He's going to take a long-range jumper off the mark. He gets his own rebound. He puts it back up. He misses. Jonas Noel contested that. So Noel comes up big here, defensive stand. And here's the Knicks come up. Here's Julius. Knicks need to get on the board. They haven't scored here. 9 minutes. They haven't scored the last three minutes. Here's Fournier. Fournier. Bounce pass and turnover. So, touch by Milwaukee. So 8 on the shot clock. So right now, a little sloppy. It shows the inexperience of this team not working together, playing together. And it's starting to show early, but it's only a 4-0 deficit. The Knicks can have plenty of time to get back here. They haven't scored yet. Here's Rose. Rose driving in the paint, in and out, misses. So here comes Milwaukee. 1 and done for New York. Knicks are 0-5 to start the game here. Here's Middleton. Middleton. Alley-oop. Antetokounmpo brings it back up. Antetokounmpo comes strong. Noel blocks it. Get it out of here. But Antetokounmpo keeps up with the ball. 9 on the shot clock. Giannis started back in Noel. Passes it to Middleton for 3, and he hits it. So Quentin Grimes. And Noel tells Grimes, stay. I got him. I don't need the double team. So he hit a 3-pointer. So good job by Noel telling the rookie, don't need to double. I got it. So here's Randle. Fournier. Bounce pass to, and what was this? A 3-second violation. So you could see Noel, he's got, and he gave up that 3-pointer. And as soon as that 3-pointer was Noel told Grimes, I got it. Stay back. Stay with your man. So good job here. As Evan Fournier, he hits the free throw, the technical foul on the illegal defense. So Knicks are on the board finally, 7-1. They can't get down by double digits early. 8:07 in the first, as Rose is going to inbound the ball of Julius. 12 on the shot clock. Julius makes his move to the paint. Up. He misses. A lot of contact. No call there. But that's what you want to see with Julius. Going to the rim. Here's Antetokounmpo. Full stream ahead. Passes it to Portis. Good pass. Give Antetokounmpo an assist there. Timeout. New York. Thibodeau quickly calls a timeout. Doesn't like what he sees there. Knicks are their own fault there. They have they settle for threes. They finally attacked here. Julius didn't finish around the rim. I like to see that. They should have done that from the very start. The 3-pointers will open up once you get in good rhythm, scoring going north to south. Right now, they're trailing now. 9-1. Good job by Thibodeau calling timeout. Don't wait to get to double digits. If you need to make a substitution currently right now, and you see something is a little off, go ahead. It's okay. You don't have to wait for a minute, when you normally substitute like clockwork or robotic. You got to try something different. What's going on, Luke? Hey, Kelvin, salute, my friend. I hope you're doing well, my friend. He says we need to do something with this team, bro. Yeah, hey, Luke, we're gonna have a lot to talk about on the podcast. Or maybe tomorrow after in the evening. If you guys will come aboard and ask a bunch of questions and support us on the chat, we'll do. You guys tell me the time slot tomorrow, Monday evening. 8 o'clock, 7:30, 9 o'clock. We'll do a live. We'll see if I get Z in here as well, and it's Gideon, and we'll open up the chat to questions, and we'll open up the stream. We'll have a Knicks roundtable, Jedi roundtable with everyone in the chat, and then we'll talk about the questions and answers after this game. We'll see how this game transitions, how it plays out, and we'll talk about trades and how we could fix this team. I've been doing well, Luke. I hope I want to be better when the Knicks give me some victories, but I'm doing well. I'm being blessed. If I complain, I'm ungrateful. So I am very thankful for you guys being here. And I just want to see these Knicks win, man. And we got Trey Julius. He sucks. bro, trade him. His value's still high. Hey, you know what? There's a lot of traction going on with that. With Ben Simmons, Nick Randle, and possibly a third team. I've been hearing a lot of talks about that as well. But I would love to break that down on the podcast on the Return of the Knicks podcast program that we could try doing that. So you guys let me know with your feedback when we do it tomorrow. We could do it tomorrow. We do it live, and we'll do it simultaneous to Spotify as well as YouTube channel. We'll have your questions and answers, and we can really get a good discussion going. Yeah, we all want them to win, man. It's still early, but it's getting kind of late. That's kind of a weird conundrum there, because it's 20 plus games already, and we're not liking when we see it. Though everyone else around the East, it's not that Boston fell 2 games down by 500. But we can't worry about other teams losing, and if we losing, we got to win our games. At the end of the day, we need to win our games and play. We're not playing New York Knicks basketball that we were used to last year. As they bring the ball up here. Knicks trail 9-1 here with 7:50 in the first. Derrick Rose to Julius, back to Fournier. This guy needs to get going. Back to Randle. Fournier drives. He stops on a dime. Here's Rose. Rose driving. Rose puts up the floater. Rose puts it in. Gracious, thank God. Derrick Rose 9-3 here. So Derrick Rose getting in the paint. That's what happens. You get in the paint. You go north to south. Good things happen here. Here's Middleton. Middleton guarded by Grimes. Grimes making his first start in the NBA here. Here's Grayson Allen. Back to Middleton. 7 on the shot clock. Grimes playing some good defense. Here's Middleton. Oh, he got him in the air. So that comes with experience. As Thibodeau gets upset, Thibodeau, relax. He's a rookie. He's playing good defense. They're inspired. I understand he bailed them out on the shot clock, but he's got to take it easy. He'll learn with time. You got to let them make mistakes, because if you quickly see a mistake and you want to pull or get angry, you lose. You start getting the confidence of these kids' morale down. So he has to be less demonstrative. Personally, this is the first time I'm attacking or criticizing Thibodeau. You can't be demonstrative when these kids make one mistake, because then they start getting in the shell. They start getting shell shocked. So Milwaukee 10-3 right now with 7:04. Middleton. And he hits both free throws. Extends to 11-3. As Rose brings the ball up. Derrick calling on a play. Julius on the wing here. He has got Holiday on the match, although you see a lot of point guards guarding Julius. And that's been since the Chicago game. Here's Fournier for 3, and that's an air ball. My God, Fournier looks lost. Here's Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Middleton for transition 3, misses. Randle comes up with the rebound. Randle brings the ball up to Grimes. Grimes still has the ball. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier drives. Fournier's going to take a long-range jumper. It's good. Evan Fournier hits a long-range jumper. 11-5. Here's Middleton. Middleton, he wants to exploit that Grimes, but he passes to Allen. Allen driving, passes on to the Antetokounmpo, easy layup, he scores. So Noel went to help, and Allen last second giving assist to Grayson Allen there. Milwaukee up 13-5. Here's Randle. Julius passes to Derrick Rose. 12 on the shot clock. Back to Randle. Back to Rose. Rose driving. A lot of contact, no call. But here's Noel. 5 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. Rose is going to have to put it up. Rose scoop. It's good. Derrick Rose bailing the team out here. 13-7 with 5:45. As Milwaukee trying to push the ball here. Here's Middleton. Grimes keeping him, fighting over screens. He's packing a Middleton, and Middleton far away hits it. So that's a signature shot there by Middleton. 15-7. With 5:25 here in the first quarter, as Derrick Rose brings it, passes to Julius. Julius going north to south. Julius going strong. Pass it to Fournier on the corner. Fournier passes it back to Julius. No, Fournier doesn't want to shoot here. Here's Randle. 6-5 on the shot clock. Pass to Grimes. Grimes open 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes. So right now, Knicks trail by 5. Good job, near fight. Good job, Quentin. All right, let's go, Grimes. Yes, indeed. I'm rooting so hard for Quentin Grimes this afternoon. I want him to have a really good game and really, really rub it into the organization and ask, hey, we need playing time. This kid needs some playing time because that's the only way you win with youth. Youth. I know you need veteran leadership. You need them on the court, but also it's a young man's game, and we need to see them start developing. You draft them, we want to see them play. With 5, here's Antetokounmpo driving strong, Euro step. He misses. Good job by Noel not catching a foul, and that should be a loose ball foul. It is on Antetokounmpo. So Nolan's playing well here. Let's go. Only down by 5. Yes, indeed. You let him know, Grimes. Absolutely. So Nolan's Noel playing some good defense there and picking up that loose ball foul on Antetokounmpo here. So he'll sit with 4:58. Knicks trail by 5. Kevin Knox sighting. All right, Kevin Knox sighting. All it could do is help his trade value as Mitchell Robinson comes in. Here's Derrick Rose. Rose having a double team, commanding a double team. There's an open man. Kevin Knox to Grimes. Grimes passes it. Knox has the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Come on, Knox. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier. Step back 3. It's nowhere near it. Another air ball. Fournier. Wow. It's a Kevin Knox sighting. And here comes Middleton. Middleton stops on a dime. Passes to Boogie Cousins for the 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound by Robinson. Here's Derrick Rose. Rose driving. Rose passing to Quinton. Grimes driving. Passes it. Deflected there by Boogie Cousins. Here comes Holiday. Knicks get back on transition. Very good job getting back on transition. And here's an open 3. And it's good. This is always an Achilles heel for the Knicks there. As they hit it, they extended 18-8. So Milwaukee 2 of 5 for 3-point line. Here's Rose. Rose back to Knox. Pass it to Grimes. Grimes going to shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Rebound. Milwaukee. They don't have any interior offense right now because Mitchell Robinson does not score in the post. And you got a lot of shooters around. Here's Middleton shaking and baking, and he just totally embarrassed Evan Fournier there. And Grimes was playing much better defense on Middleton there. Back to lead, back up by 10. Here's Rose. Rose keeps his dribble, knock out of bounce. Last touch by Milwaukee. 15 on the shot clock. So Middleton showing and shaking and baking, just totally with that spin move, totally confused. Evan Fournier, embarrassed him. Salud, Pama de Coco. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well, my friend. So timeout on the floor here. Knicks down by 10. They cut it to 5 a few minutes ago. And Milwaukee assertive with getting and being calm, cool. Transition 3 and the last Middleton shake and bake shots there. Robert Parr, my man, Robert Parr. Salute Robert Parr, man. Thank you so much to see you on the stream. I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays to everyone listening, especially Robert Parr and your family. Thank you for supporting the G Money Hoop Show yesterday. And thank you. I appreciate it. Kelvin, thank you all that heard the G Money program, the notorious G Money Hoop Show. It was phenomenal job. He did really well. I'm pretty proud and appreciate everyone listening to him. He broke everything down as possible, and I can't wait to hear his next week when he talks about if Curry breaks the 3-point record, to hear his thoughts. And Robert Parr says, mismatch all across the board. Let's get more aggressive on both sides of the ball. Yep, I agree. I agree with you on that. They need to be more aggressive on both sides of the ball. And you could see Knox is a little timid. I want Knox to be a little more aggressive. I understand he just got in the game. Maybe he's afraid that if he makes a couple of mistakes, he'll get buried. James Andino, what's going on, James? What's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Jedi Network. Hope Grimes gets hot. Let's go, Knicks. Yeah, I'm rooting hard for Grimes hard in this game. I'm really rooting for him to do good things. And Kevin Knox as well. I want them two guys to do real well. I really do. I really want them to have played inspired basketball. The only thing right now, Knox is a little timid. You can see that he was a little timid there. I want him to be more aggressive. That's good. That's good. When working hard is always good. Nothing wrong with working hard, Robert. That's right. You make that money. You work hard. You reap a lot. You reap what you sow. You work hard, you're gonna get good things. So good salute to you, man. Hey, Marlon Johnson, what's going on? Jamaica in the building as well. Salute to you, my friend. Salute to you. we're missing much offense, but Kemba doesn't play. Maybe Kemba might play tonight in the second unit. Keep an eye. They're shorthanded. No, guys, those of you arrived a little later, there's no RJ Barrett, no Obi Toppin, no Alec Burke. Alec Burke has personal reason. I think he's ushering his birth of his child. I believe so. I'm speculating, but I know his fiance or his wife is expecting. They're expecting their child, and I know both Obi Toppin and RJ Barrett are in safety protocol. So right now the Knicks are they're 2.5 games out of the 6th spot, and they're trailing Toronto and Boston. And everyone's bunched up. Everyone's bunched up around the 500 mark. So a couple good wins for the Knicks on a good week catapults them back up to possibly the 6th seed. So Johnny Timon in the building. Salute Johnny Timon. As Quickly is in the game, he's going to inbound the ball. So I'm surprised Quickly did not tested positive or wasn't part of the contact, because he's really close with Obi Toppin. So I'm glad he's playing as Knox brings the ball in to Robinson. Boogie Cousins in the game. Here's Rose, pass to Quickly 7 on shot clock, pass to Knox. Knox is going to shoot the 3. It's missed. Oh, come on, Knox. I wanted that to go in so bad. So here comes Holiday. So catch and shoot for Knox. Here and back to, here's a 3-pointer, and it's off the mark. Rebound Quickly looking up, Quickly bringing the ball. He stopped there. Good defense by Milwaukee. Here's Emmanuel Quickly. Passes it to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes passes the 3, but I like the bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson, and he scores. Give Quentin Grimes an assist. Yes, indeed. The new Rat Pack starting to get going here. 20-12 here. Knicks down by 8 with 2:35 in the first quarter. It's Holiday picked up by Knox. And here's a dribble. Knox sticking on him. He got him in the air, but good job by Knox. But give and go, and he lost his man there. So Holiday scores 22-12. Back by 10 here. Here's Quickly. What's going on, David? Pass it to Grimes. Passes it to Rose. Rose driving. Rose. Scoop layup. It's good. Derrick Rose scoring in the paint. 22-14. Here's a bounce pass. Turn. Covington scores. Wow, they made that look easy there. Give Holiday an assist. 24-14. Knicks still trail by 10. Here's Quickly. Ooh, Boogie Cousins knocking the ball away. Boogie Cousins diving and loose ball foul. Wow, DeMarcus Cousins. I'm going to look at that last replay. Derrick Rose, scoop layup in mid-flight, adjusting as they inbound the ball here. Milwaukee now in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. Here's Boogie. Passes on the 3. He gets the ball back here. 12 on the shot clock to Holiday. Holiday. He's got a double. Cousins open, but he thought about it. He passes it, and they call it traveling. So he shuffled his feet. Turnover. With 1:30. Knicks trail 24-14. Could be another quarter when they're going to score under 20 points. This is something that we saw last game that hampered them. Not getting to a good start offensively as Julius Randle returns to the game. Here's Quentin Grimes. Pass it to Knox. Knox strong to the basket. Pass it to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson and loose ball. Mitchell Robinson. They fight for the scrum there. And can we get a call, refs? Are we getting a jump ball? We're getting a timeout. We don't know what we're going to get called here. Mitchell Robinson had a good pass there by Kevin Knox under the basket. Mitchell Robinson, none of these centers have good hands. As Antetokounmpo returns back in the game here. As Covington takes the seat. As Holiday takes the seat as well with 1:15 here. 8 on the shot clock. There's going to be a jump ball. Cousins and Mitchell Robinson. Knox comes up with it. Remember, 7 on the shot clock. Back to Knox. Knox. A little tentative. Knox off the glass, and he misses it. So here comes Milwaukee. Awesome. Robert Parr doing big things here to close out the year in style. Here's Grimes with a steal. Grimes, and he layup. It's good. So Quentin Grimes' defense leading into some good offense there. So Knicks 24-16 here with 45 seconds here. Good defense. Yes, indeed. He's Hill, the veteran, quickly all over him. Antetokounmpo one-on-one with Julius, and he quite bait a foul, no call. Here's quickly. It's a 5-second differential shot clock, in clock quick. He's going to shoot the three. It's in and out, rims out. Milwaukee comes up. Milwaukee was set up for the last possession here. So Robert Parr making some big moves, connecting with the right people. Awesome, Parr. You do things in excellence. So we hope that many blessings and you close out the year in gold fashion. And here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets a foul. Oh, with the Euro step. Wow, someone had some bad breath there on that drive to call that foul. So Milwaukee's shooting 50%, 10 out of 20 from the field. New York 7 of 19. Oh, so you'll be in the building. Robert Parr will be in the building in January. That'll be fun. Hopefully we get some live insights on the game from you. That'd be phenomenal. Robert Parr. Antetokounmpo will go to the line with 2.1. Always. Hey, all our wives are the stars. I tell you that from experience. Yes, indeed. They are the stars of the household. Absolutely. 25-16. As you guys, Antetokounmpo is going to take his second free throw. You guys have time to go get a soda, a hot dog, go to the bathroom. By the time you get back, he's going to then he'll decide to shoot the free throw as he hits one of two here. 26. They extend the lead back to 10. And is the shot at the end of the quarter. Knox puts it up. Ooh, rims out. So at the end, 26-16, another quarter where the Knicks only score 16 points. You can't win in the NBA games like this. Shooting, scoring, 16 points a quarter. You're not with this modern NBA and not the way the Knicks play defense. Although they held the Milwaukee Bucks to 26 points in that quarter. They're lucky, unfortunately, only be down by 10. We understand they're undermanned. They're undermanned. They don't have their full complements of players on there, but you still got to be able to score. And that's the show. And this is a few games now that they're scoring under 20 plus points a game. That shows that one thing and one thing only. They're really, really desperately need a point guard to set up the offense. The offense is not free flowing. They're not running the offensive game, and it's starting to show. But it shows by the numbers of points scored, and that's not going. That's a worrisome. Knox is lost. Johnny Timon. Yeah, it looks timid, Johnny, but I'm glad he's on the floor, John. If we're gonna lose by 10, 15, or 1, I'd rather have Knox get on the floor, play a little, play some maybe a hard foul or something from another visiting player tells him something, trash talks him to snap something in his mind, and go. I'm hoping that he has a dodgeball moment. I know if you remember the scene, the movie Dodgeball, when all the good players from dodgeball from the tournament gets eliminated, and they leave the Poindexter guy with the glasses, and he looks at the stands and he sees the wife being courted by another fella, and he gets mad and he goes crazy and goes nuts. I'm hoping we have a moment with Kevin Knox going crazy in the game today, for at least for a quarter, maybe, or for a stretch of time. You never know. His brain snapped wrong. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm hoping for that moment. So the Knicks shot 35% from the field, 7 out of 20. Milwaukee shot 50% on the road, 10 out of 20 from the field. The Knicks are 1 of 10 from 3-point land, 1 of 10. Milwaukee's 2 of 6, though. Nothing to rag on about either. 33%. The Knicks are 1 of 1 for the free throw. They only had 1 free throw, and it was just that technical foul. They're not getting to the line. They need to go north to south. They're relying too much for the perimeter shooting. And Milwaukee's only 4 for 4 from the free throw. Not a lot of fouls, so it was a quick quarter. And the Knicks are being on rebound 13-8, 2 on the offensive glass. Knicks got none. They had 7 assists for New York, 5 assists for New York, 7 for Milwaukee, 1 block for New York, no blocks for Milwaukee. Knicks have 2 steals, Milwaukee 1. Knicks and Milwaukee both have 3 turnovers. they'll have scored 10 points in the paint. And it's a low scoring quarter, but the Knicks have a chance. I think the Knicks always play Milwaukee. They match up really well with this team for some reason, and we shall see there. As I probably am a whole minute behind. I'm probably a whole minute behind, as we see it already started, and we haven't started on my feed. So, and of course, Joe Curry, you're correct. We forget how to win. It has been 5 games. I agree with you. And we're just going to get the win today. We'll get the win as we're going to start the second quarter here for the Knicks. And here we go. They sped it up here. Grimes, Randle back to quickly back to Randle. Oh, wow, they fast forward. They're speeding up the stream yard. So 26-18 here. And yeah, if you were to see this, you'll laugh because this is from the app. As Knicks turn the ball over and Milwaukee with 11-14 here. And they're speeding the game up to catch up with the real time. It's hilarious. If you guys were to see what this is from the League Pass app. So now they still speeding the game with 11 minutes here as Hill bounce passes to Portis. Portis is going to shoot the 3 and he hits a 3-pointer. So 29-18 as quickly brings the ball up, quickly passes it to Knox. Knox hits a 3-pointer. Kevin Knox got the 3-pointer. Yes, indeed. And here's Milwaukee coming. Passes to Antetokounmpo, back to Grayson Allen, puts it up. He scores. Allen scores 31-21, 30, down by 10 again. So what's going on? I love pie. 1, 2, 3. Salute. As Knox hits another shot. So Kevin Knox. So 2 in a row for Kevin Knox. Maybe the dodgeball reference will help here. Here's Portis going to shoot the 3. Bobby Portis misses. Knox with a rebound. So Knox getting rebounds, scoring baskets. Kevin Knox could be waking up here. Kevin Knox shoots another 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson got the Nolan's Noel syndrome with the butterfingers. Here's Allen. And here comes Hill back. Here's the 3-pointer. Off the mark, rebound, Julius Randle. Here's Randle. Randle back to quickly with the floater. It's good. Emmanuel quickly with the floater. 31-26. Knicks making a little run here. 5 down by 5. Ooh, Hill with the push off. No call. Timeout. Ooh, wow. Tremendous. They're right in front of the coach, Thibodeau, and right in front of the referee. So blatant. Although maybe he might have embellished a little, but like Kevin Knox off the curl, getting ready there. Nice to see that young man. And they're showing the IQ floater, his signature. So Knicks down by 5, 31-26. Timeout on the floor. Yes, indeed. Woo-hoo-hoo. So hopefully let's keep it going with the Kevin Knox dodgeball reference. Hopefully we get some more points out of him. So far, yeah, big task. You gotta like the effort. Right now, it's not lackluster. The effort's there, and you gotta like it. You're starting to see guys playing effort, and it's starting. And it's a close game. There, it's a 5-point game, 2-possession game coming right now. But after this timeout, they need to defend. They need to come out of the timeout and defend. Not allow an easy basket here, and not allow Milwaukee to continue to extend this lead. You want to keep it here at 5. Stop the possession, the opportunity to cut it down to 3 or to 2, and you start putting the team on its heels. We'll see who's the next, and the effort is there. We want to see who else is going to bring the energy. They're going to miss their Energizer Bunny in Obi Toppin tonight, but there's opportunity for other guys to step up big here and come in. So as there's a timeout right now, we'll wait. And absolutely. So we have a timeout going on there on the floor. We'll see Milwaukee trying to stop this there, keep it at a 5-point game. Seeing the Knicks adjusting. The Knicks are shot putrid in the first quarter. A lot of jump shots. Now they're starting to get in rhythm, playing a little defense, inspiring on defense. Grimes with some steals. The guys are playing some good defense. We'll see. And the kids won't go down without a fight. Yeah, I agree with you. These kids are going to battle. These kids want to play. These young guys, they want to play. You think you're a young kid wants to be sitting and playing all NBA bench? No, you want to play. You don't want to make. You don't want to make the all NBA team. You want the bench team. You want to be on the floor. I don't want to be. I don't want to be labeled Theo Pinson status. I want to be on the floor playing. Yeah, Kevin's bringing that OB vibe. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Yes, indeed. As we'll get ready to inbound the ball here. There's Grayson. Knicks getting good ball trapping there, but they get it in there to Middleton. Here's Hill. Back to Middleton. Middleton driving. He's got Knox on him. He shoots over Knox, hits it. So you give a little bit of space to a good shooter, they make you pay. Knox played well. Needs to be a little more. You just don't want to fall for the head fake. So 33-26. Grimes back to Julius. Julius has Portis on him. Julius back to Grimes. 9 on the shot clock. Pass to Julius. Julius needs to attack. Pass to Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox with the floater. Kevin Knox, and it misses. Had a good look there. Rebound. A and B. Salute A and B. How are you? And there's a shot. Scores. Middleton breaks down the defense. 35-26. Backed up to 9. Oh, stolen by Allen. Grayson Allen. And he hits the layup. So they extended back to 11, and Tom Thibodeau disgustingly calling a timeout. So a little miscommunication between Randle and Grimes there in the past. This is what, again, not to sound like a broken record, but this is what happens when you do not have a bona fide point guard to bring the ball up, and you see the sloppy ball handling. So it was just a mixed exchange between Knox and Grimes. From Randle and Grimes led to that fast break point, and now they're they allow Milwaukee to extend back to a double-digit lead. You got a lot of guys who are not swift with the ball handling, although that's an exchange. They like to pass too much behind the three-point line. Like I call them, they like to play Harlem Gold drivers behind the three-point line, spinning, passing the ball, looking cute. Sometimes you keep it simple. So as a timeout, and Robert Parr, Grimes need to get on point with his offense. Yeah. And he wasn't ready for that pass because you know why? Because they know, and it's not a knock. It's not a knock, but it shows now the teammates think that Julius the ball is sticking with him. Like what I mean is, Julius is gonna get the ball, he's gonna hold it for 5-6 seconds. And that right there, that's a reflection. That's a reflection of what they're thinking. So this is probably what it is. This is exactly what that's showing on the floor. Hey, what's going on? Random Phenom. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you back. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I appreciate you returning. Thank you for coming back. And yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose tonight. They have an opportunity. They match well for Milwaukee. For some reason, they match really good with this team. I like it's too early for that. Yeah, it is kind of early, Random, but they for some reason they match up really well. Despite, I don't know what it is, if it's because of Noel, Robinson, Randle matches well with Antetokounmpo, and for some reason Milwaukee and New York always matches up well with we match up well with the Bucks for some reason. I don't know why, what it is. It's just some teams we just match up really good against. And I think that's it's the same way Denver. We for some reason, no matter what pieces we change, we just don't match up well against the Nuggets, and it's just like some reason I don't feel like I'm gonna be in a disadvantage with the Bucks for some reason. I just feel like we match up well for some reason. Awesome. As we get back here. As we get back from the timeout. It looks Madison Square Garden once again, another packed house. Randle with no points right now. So the Knicks been cutting by 6, and they've been hanging in there right now. 11. Randle with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, no scoring. Randle needs to go north to south. We saw him try to hit 2 3-pointers start of the game, and he needs to go north to south. Randle needs to get going here. Here's Randle spinning. Randle passing to Knox. Knox open 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Julius. Julius gets the ball stolen away from another point guard. Again, here's Antetokounmpo, and he scores, and he gets fouled. So here's a chance for 3-point play. This happens, rinse and repeat every Knicks game. The point guard steals always the handle from Randle, and it leads to a transition 3 or 3 is in this case a chance for a 3-point play. Milwaukee extending 39-26 with 7:52 here. So could it be that Julius is just dribbling the ball too low? It's got to be something. As Antetokounmpo is going to shoot his first free throw, and he hits. So, guys, you got an opportunity. Oh, I thought he had another one coming up. I was going to say he had an opportunity to run to the restroom, but it was only for one free throw. 40-26 here. 11 points for Antetokounmpo. He's having a pretty okay game. Here's Knox. Knox with the dunk. Give Derrick Rose an assist. Kevin Knox with the backdoor action, and he scores here. 40-28. As Antetokounmpo, he's going to shoot the 3-pointer. Benvenuto, if you want to shoot that all day. And fight for the rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Here's quickly. Keeps his dribble. Pass to Randle. Randle has Middleton. There's a mismatch. Middleton knocks the ball away. And here comes Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, he scoops, misses. Good defense by Randle to get back. And here's a transition. And here's Grayson Allen by 3. And it's good. So hits a 3-pointer on a turnover. What else is new again? And Tom Thibodeau is disgusted, livid. Randle's body language looks like he's defeated. My God, it's still, you get your game in the game. You got back in transition. You got a block, my friend. Get back. You still got value to us here. We don't need you to soak. Just let the game come naturally, Julius. She has the talent. So Thibodeau, timeout, lambasting his team there on the sideline. Wow. Defense has to get better. Absolutely. And let's see. I believe the Knicks either blow it up or at the end of the season or trade half the team for Lillard. Lillard is not going to be the answer, Random. I'm sorry. 31-year-old point guard. And you're going to give up a lot of young assets and talent. I don't think he's the answer, my friend. I know I've been saying here we need a point guard. We need a point guard. And I don't want to sound hypocritical. I don't want to sound hypocritical because I say we need a point guard, and I know Damian Lillard is the point guard out there, but man, for the price value that he's got there, I don't think we could give up the young. I don't want to lose a Quickly or Toppin. It's just ridiculous, Maybe and I don't know. RJ right now is on the fence if I do or not. It's tough. It's tough. And I know we all love Randle, but if Randle, it has to be part of a deal. I'm thinking about it right now, and it's not because of his recent mishaps. I've been saying this since last season. And here comes Rose. Well, we'll get that more debate on our podcast. So here's Rose. Rose misses the shot, but fight for the rebound. Portis finally comes up with it. So 43-28. So let's see. Knicks could cut this down to single digits before the half. 6:20-38 here. Here's Middleton, pound fake, back to Covington. Fournier needs to get going. And here's Holiday, misses, rebound by Noel. Evan Fournier needs to get to going. And it's good to see Knox getting some more minutes on the floor here. Back to Knox. Knox driving. Knox passing to Julius. Passes to Fournier. Julius didn't want to take that shot. Fournier misses that shot. Fournier needs to hit these as well. So between Julius and Fournier, neither guys are hitting their shots. Neither guys want to go north to south. They want to shoot threes. Here's Portis. Wide open 3. It's good. So Crazy Eyes Portis hits it. And 46-28 here. So Portis shooting well this season. Oh, boy. How long before the Bluebirds come out in Madison Square Garden? With 5:50. Here's Fournier. Knicks shooting 5 of 10 in this quarter. Here's Julius. Julius going to shoot the 3. It's good. Yes. Julius Randle hits a 3-pointer. 31-46. Let's go, Julius. Hopefully this gets him going, but you still need to go north to south. Here's Portis. Another 3, feeling frisky. He misses it. Here comes Fournier. Fournier bringing the ball up here. Fournier, double team. Back to Noel. Noel to, oh, good hands by Middleton. Saw the passing lane. Gets up, comes up with a steal. Middleton, between his legs, dribbling. He's going to shoot the three. It's good. So Milwaukee feeling it right now. Wow. Whew. And yes, we have a good point there, Phenom. And the Knicks with 8 turnovers here. Here's Rose. And here's Fournier. Spins. Fournier keeps the dribble. Fournier going to feature Randle on the left corner. Randle backing up Holiday. Spins. Pass to the Fournier. Oh, over. Too much mustard. Here's Grayson Allen with the steal. And they call a 24-second shot clock. Knicks were fortunate there. And let me see what Kelvin T. Jones. I think as fans, fans stop with all the negative. They might play better. The Knicks media does that enough. Believe me. Yeah, we get you. We get you. We don't want to hear their negativity. We want to see the positivity on the team. Yeah, especially they need scoring help. Still no Kemba. Robert Parr, you're correct. And Kelvin, I agree with you to a point there. But also as fans that are paying customers, you have a little bit of the right to get frustrated with the team as Holiday backs in. Oh, good defense but here's Portis with offensive rebound, and he gets the foul. So Bobby Portis fired up here, yelling, Knicks down by 20. Whew, that's why no one wants to come to New York. Way too much. Dang, you could be right. You could be right. Kelvin, you're right. You know what? There's a lot of truth to what you say, because you get lambasted here if you make any mistake, from Stephen A. Smith all the way down to even this stream. I'm not gonna hide it. We have roasted some players, rightfully and unrightfully so. So you're right. You're absolutely correct with that. Your statement. And Portis completes the 3-point play. So Knicks down by 21. So Portis with 11 points, shooting 4 of 7. So he's in double figures. So here's Derrick Rose. Yes, I have no way to hide. If I do say if I might be bashing a player from time to time, I have no as quickly passes it to Derrick Rose. Rose spins in the paint, floater. It's good. Derrick Rose. Yes, indeed. And Randle, yeah, I agree with you. Randle, I like Randle when he has the ball, when it comes naturally to him. But to bring it up all the time, you're spending so much energy and taking away from his dimension. Here's Bobby Portis feeling it. Bobby Portis spins, turns. So Bobby Portis is having a happy meal tonight at the Garden. So usually the no-name player or the non-known player always comes to the Garden to have a happy meal moment. Here's Grimes shooting a 3. It's good. Quentin Grimes, catch and shoot 3. 54-36. Let's see if this rat pack with Fournier do something here before the half comes out. Conclusion. Here's Portis. Portis not guarded by Rose. Now he's trying to bring it in. Here's a double team. Portis with its misses the air ball. Let it go. Knicks will have it. So Portis. Someone needs a mirror as he jaws with the fans. So somebody needs to put a mirror to Bobby Portis so he can look in the mirror and say he's Bobby Portis. He is not an all NBA player. He's playing like one. So we need a mirror so he can see who he really is. Here's Grimes. That shows the defense the Knicks are playing is terrible this year. Here's quickly with a floater. It's good. Emmanuel quickly gets a score. 54-38 here with 2:55. The bench for the Knicks, 16 points for the bench for the Knicks. The Rat Pack doing some numbers here. Here's Boogie Cousins back on the floor. Boogie, good to see him on the floor. Boogie Cousins passes it. Nice pass there. And Nolan's Noel with a foul, and he puts it up. So Noel got caught in the air there. So I'm glad to see, to be honest with you, Boogie Cousins on an NBA court. Hope he gets turned around. Won't be rooting for him. As Portis starts trash talking the Knicks fans. And it looks like he's going to go to the locker room. Looks like he's some tightness on his back end. He hits the first free throw here. Antetokounmpo returns with 2:45. And feed them. For decades, the Knicks have made fans sick by allowing opposing team come to the Garden and have career nights here as he hits a pair of free throws. 56-38 here with 2:40 2 here, left in the half, as Rose brings the ball up. Derrick Rose, bounce pass to Randle. Randle loses the ball. Randle keeps his dribble, bounce pass to Rose. Rose on the curl, picked up by Antetokounmpo. He passes on Antetokounmpo, passes to Fournier. Here's the Grimes. Grimes is going to shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Loose ball. Rose comes up with the rebound. And here comes Rose. Stolen by Covington. And here's Antetokounmpo. He passes it to Todd, and here's a back goal. Good job by Rose denying the pass. Here's Holiday. Holiday says a travel call. Travel. Wow. And salute to Dangerous. He texts me, writes, wow, the Knicks are regressing. So Russell, I know he's out there working today. We had the tickets for today. He went to work today, so he's saved himself from this right now, lackluster first half, and hopefully they get turned around in the second half. As Fournier going to shoot the 3, and he misses it. So Fournier just wants to shoot 3s. We have one guy like that for that play, Knox. And Knox is giving you at least effort. Here's Cookie Cousins, bounce pass. Good job by Grimes knocking the ball away. Here's Quentin bringing the ball up. Grimes back to Julius. Julius back to Quentin. Quentin thought about passing. He turns. He bounced past to Julius, and Julius, offensive foul. No, it's a blocking foul. So Cousins get called for a foul. So Grimes being aggressive. Yes, indeed, Big Task. So I like Grimes. Grimes is right now, so far, the positive with Knox on the floor this afternoon. But Julius Randle will go to the line here for some free throws. And he needs to get aggressively offensive. Yes. Joe Curry. He goes, we need too much. We need too much just to make the playoffs, in my humbly opinion. As he hits the first free throw. So a minute and 37 before the half here. Knicks trail here, 56-39. Randle has another free throw coming up. So this will be Julius, if I'm not mistaken, his 5th point. If he hits the free throw, and he does. So 56-40. Knicks down by 16 here. Can they cut this down to single digits before the half? I don't know if there's enough time for it. But we cannot allow the champs to extend it. Here's a 3-pointer off the curl. Loose ball, out of bounds, Knicks ball. With a minute 22 here, 56-40. And yes, Grimes is out playing Fournier. No, you there's no sorry to that. That's the truth. That's factual right now. Here's Rose. Rose stops on a dime. Pass it to Grimes. Grimes going aggressive. Layup. It's good. Give Derrick Rose an assist there. Quentin Grimes doing some positivity stuff. Going to the basket. North to south. Like I've been saying. Go north to south. Get in the paint. There is no rim protection. Go and attack in the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Passes. Here's a shot. And hits a good. Wow. Off the curl there. 58-42. With 50 seconds here. Knicks need to cut this down here. We could cut this. Here's Rose. Grimes for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes showing some why he was drafted by the Knicks here. 58-45 with 40 seconds. Here's Middleton. Backing up. Shaking and baking. Shoots. In and out. Misses. Rebound. Randle. Brings up the ball. Good turn. Here's Quentin Grimes again. Back to Randle. Back to Fournier. Fournier's going to put up a 3. It's good. So Evan Fournier, seeing that the rookie's hitting, he will need to step up. A 10-point game with 21.1 seconds here. 16 on the shot clock. It's going to be the final shot of the game here. Knicks need to come up big here and keep it at a 10-point game here before the half. They cut it down to 10. They're currently on a 6-0 run. Here's a 3-pointer. It's good. Oh, that's a dagger right there. 61-48 with 2.4 seconds here. Rose is going to put up a heave and off the mark. So 61-48. Knicks give up 61 points at the half. But you like the fight that last few seconds. They went on a 6-0 run, made it to 10-point game. Although closeout 3, again, something that's been hampering the Knicks. The lack of rotation on the 3-point shooter, perimeter defense. But 61-48, it could be much more worse. We've seen good, bad, and ugly so far in the first half there. So we shall talk about that in a second. So let's see. It says Julius needs let the game come natural to him. Yeah, he's forcing it. I've been saying it, Mike. Phenomenal. I second you there. Sometimes it all takes to see someone make a shot. Yeah, you're right, Kelvin. One guy could come out and inspire. That's why I thought when Knox was starting to get those back-to-back buckets, I thought he inspired the team. Quentin Grimes with his play inspires the team. Let's hope that inspires Evan Fournier in the second half to come out strong. We shall see there. And let me write back to Dangerous, who wrote to me. And let's see that. Let's see. Hope Grimes. I'll give you the stats in a second. And we'll get that going here with the stats. Thank you so much. Please do smash those likes and I appreciate you guys watching along with me this Sunday afternoon with me here, the Knicks matinee game. And let's go with the stats. I got it here. The Milwaukee Bucks are shooting 23 out of 43. That's 52.3% from the field, while the Knicks are shooting 19 out of 40, just under 50%, 47.5% from the field. Milwaukee shooting 7 of 16, 43.8% from three. Thanks to Quentin Grimes, they elevated their three-point shooting, 7 out of 22, 31.8% from three-point land. Milwaukee is perfect from the line, 8 of 8, and 3 for 3 are the Knicks from the free throw line. Knicks are being on rebound, 20 to 17, 4 to 2 on the offensive glass. The Knicks have 15 assists to the Milwaukee 14. So it's rare when the Knicks have the assist total out assisting their players, their teammates. Their opponents on the floor. It's rare. And the Knicks have 2 blocks. Milwaukee has none. That's why I keep saying we need to go attack the rim. We need to attack the rim. We need to go into and score from north to south. There is no rim protection. No Brook Lopez. Boogie Cousins is a shell of himself. And we want and maybe we need to prove if Boogie Cousins is a rim protector and go at him and attack him that way. We that's another that's why I keep calling go north to south, attack the paint. And it's interesting to see that both teams got 20 points in the paint each. The leading scorer right now that's leading the New York Knicks this afternoon. Yes, indeed, I'm going to say his name, and believe it or not, it's Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes with 13 points. 3 assists in 20 minutes of action. So a lot of minutes today, 20 minutes for Quentin, and he's coming up big, 13 points. You got Julius Randle with just 5 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. I like he's filling up the other columns with the assist and rebounding. 5 points for him. Derrick Rose, 8 points in 18 minutes of action, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. So Grimes is playing more minutes this game than Randle and Rose. So they're featuring him there. I got Evan Fournier coming in with 6 points in 16 minutes of action with 3 assists and a rebound. Knox, this is good to see. 13 minutes of action for Kevin Knox. He has 8 points. 8 points and 1 rebound. I like to see Knox getting some points here and some minutes. Emmanuel Quickly, 10 minutes of action with 6 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. 10 minutes for Mitchell Robinson, 2 points and 3 rebounds. When we need to get Mitchell Robinson going, and Nerlens Noel, he's 14 minutes of action. He's got 3 rebounds, no assists, no points. But that's not what Nerlens Noel's here for points. He's here for his defense and his rebounding. So we shall see there. And James, thank you for the comment. Thanks for you. I'm listening to the game because I don't have access to cable. Keep up the good. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try my best here. We try to watch along, and we try to keep you watching along with us and giving you as much as paint the picture as best as possible. So we appreciate you listening. I thank you so much. And it says now Thibodeau needs to continue to use Knox, Grimes, and use Deuce as well. We shall see. We shall see, Kelvin. Especially if they're giving you results like this. Wow. If they're giving you results like this, yes. And guys, before we say that we don't want to see Evan Fournier on the floor, we're gonna see Evan Fournier, unfortunately, due to the fact that contract. They paid him so much money, especially now that the trading December 15th is coming around the corner until February 6th when the trading deadline ends. They're going to have to play Fournier because it was message you're going to show the league if you keep him out of your rotation, you don't play him much, you put him in second unit, and they're going to say, wow, why should we take that contract off your hands? And that player, you guys kind of struggling, or you're mediocre and you got a player who could shoot. Supposedly, you're trying to sell me that you got a good player in Fournier who could shoot, who could stretch the floor. Why should I take him off your hands? So, as much as we want him off our team, right now, maybe, I could say maybe 70% of Knicks fans may want Evan Fournier way off the team, but you got to, unfortunately, they're going to play him there because of the contract and the narrative you want to show the league that you need, hey, this is nice and shiny. This is shiny, but not everything that shines is gold. So maybe that's what they're trying to show the league. He's shiny, nice, shiny. Take him off our hands. We'll trade. We'll add him onto your trade. And have value. So that's why you're going to see, unfortunately, Evan Fournier play. So that's why I'm hoping he picks up his game and starts hitting some shots. And, hopefully in the next, before here and the start of the new year, whatever games we have left, or 10 or whatever, or 5, or whatever games we have in that range, that he's averaging close to 18 points a game. I'm hoping that Evan Fournier, starting to this second half until the new year, he just averages close to 17 to 18 points a game. It's going to help his trade value, especially if we want to if we want to trade him, like you see, shining like a shining piece of tinfoil. Now is the season, when you decorate your tinsel and you want to decorate your tree, that nice shining, and you see it like, oh, it shines, but it's just a shining piece of paper that just shines, or whatever it is, nylon that shines on your Christmas tree that makes it look shiny and bright. That's what we're hoping the Knicks with Evan Fournier in the last, if they are going to move him, that he shines like that to a team. So if you don't play him, he's not going to shine. That's why unfortunately we have to stomach and chew the fact that Evan Fournier has to play. So we shall see there. And he says, can Deuce play through him or Sims? Are playing in. Yeah, I want Luka Samanic. I would love to see Luka come up and play a couple minutes today. Would have been a good game to see Luka out there because he's been scoring and balling. Samanic, and they're on a two-way contract. They could play. There doesn't say they cannot play. They're on a two-way contract. They could play, and if they exceed expectation and play really well, then they turn their two-way contract into a guarantee contract. That means they could come back and forth and use him as much as possible. So Luka Samanic, I would love him to play because he's 6'10" power forward. This is what the Knicks need. They need size. They need some size. Although they're not being hurt tonight with the Bucks. That's why I say they play really well. They match up well with the Bucks. It's just that when we play other teams that are taller, we could use a Luka Samanic, and maybe he'll be I'm not saying he's all NBA though, but for his skill set is exactly what helps the Knicks allow the other skill sets on their team have an advantage. Now, his 6'10" power forward or small forward who could stretch the floor, you could pull him poly play at center at times, with athletic. I know he doesn't play good defense, but you could, have him on there for a couple 10 minutes total in a game, whatever the case is, to score, to use his height to disrupt other power forwards, small forwards, and score and shoot, stretch the floor. He could be really good. It could help. So yeah. Thanks, Johnny Davis. I appreciate it. Good nickname, aluminum foil, aka nylon. Yeah, that I was trying to find out aluminum foil, tin foil, nylon. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, though. Thank you so much, Big Tass. I appreciate that. And Johnny Davis, I appreciate you yesterday on the G Money program with the super chat. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everything from everyone. Spending the time with you here as they're showing around the league there. No, the Cleveland Cavaliers are phenomenal. They're playing really well. What a bunch of young players coming together and playing really good. They got size. They got ball handling. They got a young rookie, energetic. They're wow. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Washington Wizards, both teams, you could see two teams are not going to be playing in the playoffs at all. It's going to be either Boston. These are to me personally, they're going to be three to four teams not making this playoff run. It's going to be Boston, Atlanta, the Knicks. I'm sorry, I'm a Knicks fan. I want but one of these three teams or two of these three teams aren't making the playoffs, and they're going to get pushed out. I have a feeling that it's going to be Atlanta and Boston because I'm not rooting against the Knicks not being in the playoffs. Heck no. I think Boston and Atlanta are going to get pushed out of the playoffs by these teams. Like Wizards, Wizards are playing really good. I don't see them going away, and I don't see Cleveland. I think Cleveland is really good. Cleveland is a good team. Yeah, Jared Allen. Yeah, Joe, I've been one of the guys, and I know you say you former Nets. I was huge component for Spencer Dinwiddie. I wanted Spencer Dinwiddie in the offseason. Brian, what's going on, Brian? Hope you're doing well. I wanted Spencer Dinwiddie. Jared Allen, I know he was going to cost $100 million. And I know and I knew Cleveland was going to give him, he was a restricted. I knew they were going to sign him back. Also, right now, we see the name Caris LeVert. I'm the Knicks. I'm listening to see. You're telling me you rather have Fournier, you rather have Caris LeVert coming off and playing that wing spot. I like trust me, Caris LeVert. He might not be a sexy 3-point shooter or whatever the case is, but he can hit the mid range. He could hit the mid range. He could score to the basket. You saw it against the Knicks how he scores. He could score from all three different levels. And I personally like Caris. He played in New York before, despite it's Brooklyn, the little baby organization in New York area, but still in New York. He knows what it. He sees how tough the media is on just here. He played here before. If he's available, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about bringing Caris LeVert in here. That's another name to keep an eye out. Along with Miles Turner. I know, but Brogdon cannot be traded until next summer because he's signed an extension. So that name is out of the question. I know that's really the real trade. If the Knicks really need, if Indiana's really blowing up, is Brogdon and Turner, but Brogdon cannot get traded because of that extension. That's why. But we shall see. And dangerous writing that he writing from at work. He says, "Word, we need someone to give us some hope," and he's hoping that it's Kevin Knox expert play and Quentin Grimes giving him some play. So right now, you gotta like right now, guys. You gotta like right now. Despite I know we're trailing, but in the long picture, sometimes you gotta lose a battle to win a war. I know it's too early for that, but you got Obi Toppin developing, Manu quickly developing. You got Quentin Grimes hopefully developing. You're also helping Kevin Knox develop, but not to stay on the team. Hopefully, to be a sexy enough someone that want to trade one more year, restricted free agent, maybe getting in his own, a change of scenery. The skill set that Kevin Knox has, maybe it might be sexy and appealing to another team that's rebuilding or wants to take a flyer on Kevin Knox. See if they unlock something here. Coming from a culture that is Tom Thibodeau, tough defense, bringing good habits, second memory, muscle memory, because he's out there banging and practicing and I guarantee he's playing defense or Tom Thibodeau type of defense, the good fundamentals, because I think this team is fundamentally well, the coaching wise, and if he brings that muscle memory to another team and put it on the floor, I think maybe another organization could unlock Kevin Knox to really be and make us look like we put egg on our face. So I'm saying there's a lot of positivity in our future going forward. You also got McBride, everyone is really high on. Don't forget Roka Jovanovic out in the Euro League. He's doing Roka Jonavinas doing phenomenal things in there. Look for him out for that's a next year project, but right now it looks that we're trailing and things are not Fournier and stuff like that. But sometimes you gotta lose a battle maybe to win a war. So we shall see. But we all want it's not over. We still want to make the playoffs, and we should be ready to start the second half. Just want to keep that positivity note, like what Kelvin was saying. We tend sometimes we tend to be a little negative. So we should see. Let's see, both the same as Kenny contract. Let's see. We really had a chance at Ball and DeRozan. We turned them down. Yeah, yep. Let's see. None of these players want in New York. They choose we want. Let's go with. And we could have had both if we didn't sign Noel and Taj. Taj was going to come back no matter what. Even if he was going to get $2 million, $1 million, Taj was going to be a roster. He's a coach, a player's coach on the floor, an extension of Tom Thibodeau on the floor. He wasn't going anywhere. He was coming back regardless. Orlando had a nice contract for him. Orlando had a lot of money for him. They wanted him really bad. Due to the Bulls family, a friend of ours that we know through there, and he chose not to go to Orlando, come back to New York. They had more money on there, and he stood there. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you, Joe. as we're ready to start. Let's see we get Julius Randle going, man. We need Julius to get going. And we want to keep the continuing good play by the rookies and Kevin Knox. As we start here, Knicks bring the ball up. 61-48. Derek back to Randle. Randle's going to shade a jumper off the mark. Noel comes in strong, but no knows and misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets in the paint, passes it, 3-point wide open, and it's good. So just like that, Grayson Allen hits a three. 64-48. We got to get going. So right off the bat, they hit the three. Quentin Grimes for a three. It's good. Quentin Grimes continue his hot shooting. He scores 64-51. So good job to see the neophyte as Chris Middleton. 16 points for Quentin Grimes, the high man for the Knicks. Here's Middleton. Good job there. No foul call, but rebound by Portis. Portis backing up there. And then Antetokounmpo back to Portis. 8 on shot clock. Portis spins, fires. It's good. So happy meal moment for Bobby Portis. He doesn't even believe he's hitting these shots. So 66-51. Here's Derek. Derek in the paint. Long range jumper. It's good. So Derrick Rose answers back. So little D offense here by both teams. And Bobby Portis again hits a shot. Bobby Portis fired up. Bobby Portis, somebody again, get a mirror. Show this guy who he is. He's not, who's he's shooting like. Lights out. Here's Julius. Julius, fadeaway. Off the mark. Portis with a rebound. Go north to south. Forget that fadeaway, Julius. Here's Middleton. Middleton, bounce pass down on Antetokounmpo. Oh, man, fouled by Grimes. He hold down to there. So he is killing us. Wow. Let me read some more of the chats here between the free throws. We got this. We need no trades. Tibbs just has to figure it out. Luca and United balling. I like Taj, but coming back, we didn't need to pay him. And Antetokounmpo, we have plenty of time to read this because by the time he shoots the first one, we have plenty of time. Taj is needed like the modern player, old school player in the paint. But Portis is killing us. Look at Grimes. Bobby Portis killing us big time, and the referees stink. And he just got his first free throw, so I managed to get all through the comments. Now I could go run and get a hot dog and a soda because he takes forever. In fact, here we go. 12 points for Antetokounmpo. Let's see. And now he shoots the second free throw, and he hits it. So that's how long he takes. So he's Muck's 10 free throws, 10 for 10 on the line. As Julius, Portis steals that from Rose, and Ivan Fournier comes up with a steal, passes it to Quentin Grimes. Grimes, Euro steps to Rose. Rose in the paint, passes to Grimes. Grimes for a three. It's good. Quentin Grimes on fire. 71-56. Yes, indeed. Woo! Look at Grimes. Look at Grimes. Look at me now. Look at me now. It's Quentin Grimes. Yes, indeed. Woo! Grimes is playing. Yes, indeed. Emerald Cooper. What is going on, Emerald Cooper? Here's Grayson Allen. He misses. Rebound by Randle. Let's hope Grimes could inspire this team. Quentin Grimes wants the ball. Back to Grimes. Grimes is going to shoot the three. It's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes. 71-59. Yes, indeed. The neophyte inspiring this team. Here's Holiday. Floater. It's good. 73-59 as Quentin Grimes brings the ball up. Quentin still keeps his dribble. Bounce pass to Randle. Randle has Bobby Portis. He's going in. Triple team. Back to Rose. Rose. Back to Grimes. Grimes going to put up a three. It's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes on fire. Está caliente. 25 points for Quentin Grimes. The chant of defense. Here's Holiday. Holiday drives. Grimes playing some defense. He knocks it out. Portis shoots a three. It's good. He found out he's Bobby Portis finally. Here's Fournier. Quentin Grimes comes up. Grimes. He's going to put another three off the mark, and he got fouled. Woo! Wow. Quentin Grimes playing inspired basketball. Hey, Thibodeau, That's what happens when you play rookies. Play. My God. That's what happens. They come up. It's a young man's league. Come on. Oh, it's a turnover. Here's Middleton. Middleton passes it to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo in the paint, blocked, but gets a foul. Oh, man. So Knicks starting to play inspired basketball, led by Quentin Grimes here. The young man from Houston, the University of Houston, coming up alive with 25 points for the New York Knicks this afternoon. As he hits a free throw there. Hey, Joe, you're teasing me with that one. If that's the case, if we're going to get Grimes playing like this, you're teasing me with that one. That's crazy. That's a good one. 74-68 with 8-11 here. As now the refs starting to want to make themselves show up at the Garden. Here's Grimes. Back to Julius. Over to Noel. Back to Rose. Rose is going to shoot the three. It's good. 3-pointer, Derrick Rose. As Ben Stiller gets up and starts clapping. Zoolander in the building. Knicks on a 12-3 run here. Here's Middleton. Has a chance of defense. And Rose comes up with the loose ball. Derrick Rose keeps a dribble. Derrick Rose looks up. Derrick Rose goes to the glass. It's good. And is it a chance for a 3-point play? Derrick Rose catching fire here. I am seeing this indeed. Yes, indeed. Derrick Rose, he's so hot right now. A little bit of a Zoolander reference. It's not in the act of shooting. So here's Grimes. I thought it was an act of shooting, but here's Grimes shooting the three. Off the mark. I was ready to call it. It's good. 74-65 with 7:29. They're making a game out of this. They're showing some life here. But we need to get them back all the way and play good defense. Here's Holiday. Fournier back in the game. Here a dribble. Pass, spins, scores. Made it look too easy there. Fournier got his lunch eaten there today. 76-65. So Fournier got his escargot roasted there as timeout Tom Thibodeau. Especially at small forward. Yes, indeed. RJ isn't that good. Yes, he just used Evan Fournier there. He gave him he ate his croissants right off the bat there. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. You gotta like the inspiration. You gotta like this third quarter. It's not the third quarter of doom. Thanks to the neophyte Quentin Grimes shooting lights out, causing some excitement on this afternoon here. And I guess he failed. Foiled. Let's see. Timeout on the court. Man, can this Knickerbocker team? Woof. Grimes is harder than a sauna. I love that one, Johnson. Yes, indeed. Like G Money says, hotter than a furnace. Let's take a look and see if Russell tweeted or wrote anything here. Wow. That was a good one. RJ is special. You can't soar when you play with chickens. Ooh. Oh man, if Toppin could play. Toppin, just think of this. Toppin. You put Toppin, Grimes quickly. Whew. I'm telling you, that's why we not to sound like Evan Fournier, but just think of having that there with those young athletic players. Oof. Nice. Corey Jones. Salute Corey Jones. Welcome aboard to the Jedi Network. You have to start the run offense through Rose and bring out the best in the young guys. Yes. You know what? That's a good statement. Very good statement, Corey. Yep. Derrick Rose. You've seen how he unlocked quickly last year. Obi Toppin at the end of the season. He helps bring along these young players and put them in the right position. And sometimes he sacrificed his own game for it. So Quentin Grimes, first rookie since 1996 with 25 points. He took Tony Douglas' record, as well as Louiston Galloway had 21. Alonzo Trier had 21. So the most points in his career start, 25 points. So good job there. First rookie to start since 1996. Wow. And we have drafted a lot of kids through that. And go, did you really just say that's allowed? He's good, but he doesn't see hunger. He's a mountain. He point guard will open up Barge's game. You know, Kelvin, you have it right. That's why I keep saying the point guard. We need a point guard as Rose. 7 minutes here. Rose back to Randle. Randle, come on, attack the glass. He passes to Fournier. He passes the three, and that's off the mark. He should have went attack the glass. He was right under the paint. Why? Here's a good play there, but foul call on Fournier. That was a bad play on Randle. He was right underneath the basket. He was right there. He decides to pass out to Fournier, who's not hitting. He can't throw the ball in the ocean, and he misses. Oh, the rest of the team, the rest of the team went vegan. He might do something. As Middleton hits the first free throw. 77-65 here with 6:47. So it's plenty of time for Grimes to get some more points going here. Middleton. Hits a pair of free throws here. 78-65. As Randle brings the ball up. Randle backs an offensive foul. My God, that's what gets into Randle's head. That offensive fouls, backing guys out. That's why he don't like to go north to south, because teams put the point guards on him and they call those plays. It's a combination of perfect storm. And that was not Julius Randle's fault this time around. No, sir. As much as I ridicule him, that's the right play to go back in his opponents into the mismatch. His Holiday spin turns. Almost turned the ball over. Right back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo got away with an elbow. Oh, he got away with that. 80-65 with a dunk. Here comes the Knicks. Randle to pass to the Fournier. Good passing there by good in the lane. Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen on the fast break. Antetokounmpo. Good block by Rose. Rose sneaky height. He's got a lot of height. He jumps up really high. Rose. He disrupted that alley-oop, and Rose with the shake and bacon scores. 67-80. So Derrick Rose playing good defense, rewarded on that offensive part. Here comes Middleton. Good job by Rose again, playing active with his hands. Holiday looked like he hurt his ankle, but he's fine. As they keep possession here. Oh, what's going on? What's the call here? Nigel, what's going on? Nigel Smith. Salute. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I think he did have a 30-point game. I think it was his second year, though, Nigel. But I know he does have a 30-point game. Antetokounmpo got away with an elbow. He pushed off 80-67. They'll keep the ball, the possession. They get a new shot clock here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wild. Good defense by the Knicks. Nothing called there. Here's Rose passing to Julius. Julius has Covington on him. Back to Rose. Rose gonna rise for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Derrick Rose. Knicks down by 10. They're making the game again. They just gotta come up with the key stops here. Knicks now shooting 13 out of 31 from 3-point line. And here's Noel swapping the ball from Holiday, but he keeps the possession. Antetokounmpo back to Covington. Covington from the curl 3. It's good. So Randle didn't fight over that screen. Wasn't a good screen neither, but they hit the 3-point. 83-70 here with just under 5 minutes. Here's Derrick Rose behind the back. Derrick Rose driving back to Fournier. Fournier driving, passes back to Grimes. Grimes puts up the shot off the mark and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. 83-70 with 4:42. So Knicks down by 13 here. Kevin Knox will get back in the game. Thibodeau calls him. Actually, he's at the scorer's table. He'll come in the next out of bounds play, and Mitchell Robinson as well. So let's go, young guys. Let's go, youth. We're going to the youth to get their acts together and get going. Feed into, and here's Covington. 3-pointer misses. Rebound Grimes. Passes to Julius. Julius in the paint. Back to Rose. Rose going to rise for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Milwaukee. Here's a foul, loose ball foul. So we'll call a stop there. Sad. Knox looks sad. I think that's his whole demeanor. I think that's why a lot of people mislabel him because of the way he just looks. We gotta let him play. They gotta play here. Quentin Grimes, man, 7 3-pointers made today. That's a single game Knicks history in rookie. If I missed him for a rookie, as the inbound the ball here, here's Middleton and good contested shot, air ball. Knicks will have it with 4-12 here, 83-70. So Knicks need to come alive here. They're only down by 13. Can they cut it to single digits going into the fourth quarter? Got 4 minutes to do this. As Rose brings the ball up, one step at a time. They need to play defense and cut this down to single digits. Here's Derek. Derek in the paint to Fournier. Fournier driving. Fournier keeps the dribble. Pass it to Grimes. 8 on the shot clock. Quentin Grimes. Pass it to Rose. Rose, 5 on the shot clock. Rose in the paint. Rose, long range jumper. It's off the mark. Rebound. Kevin Knox come up with it. Pass it to Grimes. Grimes gonna shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. He got fouled. So Quentin Grimes. Guys, that last sequence, Quentin Grimes got that ball. He looked at Fournier and he goes, nah, you're not going to hit it. And Fournier was wide open. He played selfish there, and he says, I'm going to shoot it. You know what? I like that moxie from the kid. I know he didn't hit that shot, and he didn't hit it, but I liked it. He looked at it. He goes, nah, you suck. I'm going to keep it myself. I'm not going to get opportunities to play, and he kept it as Mitchell Robinson had missed the first free throw. I like that. I kind of like that. I know that's not the smart play, but you know what? It's okay to be. And from Grimes, he deserves. He could give a mulligan on being a little bit greedy or selfish in that possession. So Robinson missed the first free throw. He has another one coming up. As Fournier comes out of the game, quickly he's inserted and hits it. So it's Robinson, Knox, quickly, Rose on the court for New York. 83-71. Let's see if this Rat Pack unit could come up big again. Now it's Quickly's time to be impactful. And here's a Cookie Cousins from the corner 3. Boogie Cousins in and out. Mitchell Robinson, loose ball. Mitchell Robinson comes up with it. He's going to give it a Rose with 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Can the Knicks cut this under single digits? Here's Derek. Derek double team to Quickly. 13 on the shot clock. Emmanuel quickly driving in the paint. Stops. He needs help. Bounce pass to Mitch. Back to Rose. Rose. Milwaukee's rotating very well. Here's Quickly. Alley-oop to and scores. Give Quickly an assist alley-oop for Mitchell Robinson. Knicks down by 10 with 2:53 here. Here's Holiday, and he scores. I thought there was going to be a foul call, but no, he scores on that basket. 85-73. Back up by 12 with 2:40 as Rose brings the ball up. Derrick Rose, pass it to Knox. Knox for a 3-pointer. It's good. Kevin Knox with a 3-pointer. It's 85-76. Yes. So good to see Knox hit it. Knicks down by 9. And timeout, Milwaukee. Woo. Kevin Knox coming alive, showing some. Hey, Tom, you play these guys. They are ready. They want to play. They're hungry. As Kevin Knox comes in, you could shoot. You should be playing for at least give me 5 minutes at a time. Baby steps. Maybe he could come in and shoot when guys like Fournier can't hit a bucket, can't hit the ocean, so forth. Man, I gotta love it so far. Let's get Grimes a little closer to the basket. We do need the 3. Yes, indeed. Whew. And Mike said, gee, we lost Bullock, Payton, and Frank. I can't see why we're not getting it done with the new additions. Yeah. Is that they're not rotating, they're not fitting. Maybe we undervalue those guys. I was one, you could say me, I was much more relieved that Frank Ntilikina was gone. I thought he didn't didn't pan out well, but you don't know what you got until you lose it. So I didn't know how big of an impact of Franklin Nikita was on this team. And salute. I'm glad. Thanks for the chat for being really engaging and coming back. And I love the interaction in the chat. That's why we are the program. We are a chat heavy oriented program, audience participation program, and I appreciate it. And if the Knicks start running the ball through RJ, he was doing that in Duke for times. You know, the ball was running through him in Duke. Maybe we need to, skill set. Maybe Fizdale had something in thought when he thought he wanted to run the ball through RJ. Remember, that was what Fizdale wanted to do. Run the offense through RJ or him with the ball. I know, but we know he wasn't a good X and the O's guys. But maybe there is something to it that he had. And it says I was the Blue Devil. Cam Reddish was the best Blue Devil in that season. I am hype. Cam was better. What's going on, Bobby? February. Salute, my man. Hope you're doing well, my man. I'm glad to see you back. I hope everything's all well there from the West Coast. Good morning. Good morning. Well, this is a really early game for you out there in the West Coast. So hopefully you're having your coffee, your breakfast, your brunch, and hopefully you're enjoying this game, this watch along, and you're able to watch along with us. Thank you for coming back on the board. Well, I don't think he's a point guard, RJ. He's a shooting guard, but you could give him some more ball handling abilities. Although a lot of guys say he's not that real good with the ball, but I don't know. I think he's decent. Regular Ice in the building. Salute, Regular Ice. I hope you're doing well, man. Welcome. And this is a 3-pointer, and this off the bounce. Last touch by New York. So Milwaukee's going to get a 24-second, another 24. Well, actually 14. They reset the shot clock to 14. They'll get another possession. So Hill will inbound the ball here with 2 minutes, 15 seconds. And Holiday, Boogie Cousins going to shoot the three. Boogie misses. Loose ball. Last touch by New York. Grimes. He said he was being held, but no avail. 2:06 here. So let's see. And Grimes was fighting for that with Hill, and last touch by Grimes out of bounds. So Milwaukee will inbound here with a new shot clock. Holiday, extra possessions for Milwaukee. Holiday. Good job by Quinton. He pass it around. They're passing it to Covington. Covington, good job by Knicks rotating. Covington, nice baseline. So Covington, nice move going to the basket. He scores 87-76. Knicks needed that stop there, but now they need to score. Here's Rose. Bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson with a dunk. Give Derrick Rose an assist there. 87-78 there. And back to 9 with 1:35. Back to single digits. They need to play defense quickly, guarding Holiday. Holiday spinning, passing. Mitchell Robinson was there, but good job by Holiday for getting that floater up and over an outstretched arms of Mitchell Robinson. Here's quickly bringing the ball up. 1:15 here in the third. Here's Rose swinging the ball. Kevin Knox. Knox driving. Kevin Knox going strong, but he goes to the free throw line. A foul on Cousins. So Kevin Knox showing some aggression, going to the hole. He's going to get rewarded with some free throws. Kelvin, you're right. First unit needs some better pace. And Robert Park can make it home before the end of the game. Yes, indeed. Pretty good game here. I know that we're not getting the results we want, but I like to see the who's getting the right results. Knox, Grimes, making an exciting game, even though they're trailing by 10. 89-79 with 1:18. But it's compared to what we don't have on the court, no RJ, no Toppin, no Burks. And 1 of 2 for Kevin Knox on the line. Knicks down by 10 here with 1:05 left in the quarter. As George Hill, guarded by quickly. Hill keeps his dribble. George Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. Double team by the Knicks, showing some effort here. Here's Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen puts the floater. It's good. So Grayson Allen got deep in the paint with a floater. 91-79. So another game, the Knicks giving up 90-plus points before the fourth quarter. Here's quickly keeps the dribble. Emmanuel quickly goes to the paint, stops on the dime, circles, double team. He continues the ball was slapped away, so he got out of that trap. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Randle. Randle thought of the three. Randle going back to Quickly. Quickly's going to fire the three. Hits off the mark. Mitchell Robinson. Oh, rebound by Milwaukee. Good box out by Milwaukee. Here's Grimes holding on to the Antetokounmpo. So they're going to settle for the last shot. 1 second different between game shot clock. 91-79. They're going to hold it here as Antetokounmpo going to start making his move. He's driving. Swoop layup, it's good. Made it look too easy. Matador defense by the Knicks here. They're going to have the last chance. Quentin looking up. Nope, it's not going to be able to. No good. Oh, he almost hit that one too. At the end of the third, it's the Knicks 79, Milwaukee 93. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Wow. Ooh, 93-79. Hoo. Yes, indeed, Rahab Apart. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I want to thank everyone for helping me get to the 2K mark. Yeah, we did it. We did it. I think a couple streams ago. I appreciate it. But it was a good time when we got the 2K mark when Chef Dan was on with me. The last game the Knicks won. We got the 2K subscriber mark, and we're on. Now we start the quest for 3K. We start the quest for 3K, and I love the journey, meeting everyone. Coming in and out and being part of it. Love it. Yep, let's go. Let's earn that 20 on your chest knocks. Yes, indeed. Big task. But Holiday, the Knicks wanted Holiday a few times. They just couldn't pull the trigger for it. So we go to the fourth quarter. Let's see. Do the Knicks have it? They got to defend their home court. They need to come up with a big defensive. There's times that this Milwaukee team goes into a shooting slump, although they've been winners of the last 11 out of the last 15 games. Milwaukee, they're playing much better. And for a team that's coming in inspired and kind of hitting on not on all cylinders, but the Milwaukee Bucks are playing better and playing who they are. The Knicks to be where they are in this position, it's not no more victories. Enough with the more victories for the Knicks. We had already the more victories in Brooklyn and so forth. No, we need to start winning, especially, you don't get nothing for more victories. They need to win this game, but they need to continue to play tough defense here. Milwaukee's shooting 54.7% from the field, 35 out of 64. Knicks are shooting 48.4, 30 out of 62. Knicks are shooting 40% from three-point land. 14 out of 35, 10 out of 27, 37% from Milwaukee. New York is shooting 5 out of 7 from free throw line. They missed 2 free throws. Milwaukee's shooting 13 out of 14, 92.2% from the free throw line. Knicks are being now a rebound, 27 and 25. Both have 5 offensive rebounds apiece. Knicks got 24 assists to the Milwaukee 2020. It's the first time in a while the Knicks have more assists than their opponents. And points in the paint, New York has 13 to 10. Actually 26 to 36. The Knicks are being outscored, by 10 in the paint. Turnover battles. New York has 13, Milwaukee 10. Milwaukee has 10 steals to Knicks. And we start the fourth quarter action as Hill to Grayson Allen. Salute to Super Agent Argo. Agent Super Argo. I always read it backwards. Salute. And here's a three-pointer. And it's good. Milwaukee starts off hitting a three-pointer. 96-76. So Knicks got to tighten up their offensive, their the perimeter defense. And we'll highlight you there. And Phenom as quickly bounce pass to Knox. Knox is going to shoot the three, in and out, misses. Mitch Robinson with the offensive rebound, blocked by Antetokounmpo, and Thibodeau's limited. That should have been a goal-10. But Antetokounmpo going full speed gets fouled. Let's see the replay there. Oh, that should. That's a 50-50 call. He's not going to get that. And the perimeter defense is our weakness as they're going to inbound the ball here. Milwaukee to Giannis to Hill on a curl. Hill, good defense by New York. Here's quickly coming. He stops. Good job by transition defense by Milwaukee. Here's Julius going to shoot the three in and out, and there's going to be a loose ball foul on the floor. Julius missed that in and out again. Another 3-pointer in and out misses for Julius Randle. We saw that last game. Then they had opportunity to win that game in Toronto. In and out. The same exact result there. Too much English, too much spin on that ball, and it just rolled in and out. So, wow, that's that kind of season for Julius. Here's Julius going strong to the basket reversal, and he gets fouled. So Julius Randle will go to the free throw line. Finally, a foul on Giannis. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. With 10:51 here, Julius hits that shot. He aimed that. He lucky got that gratuitous bounce. Just like that, Milwaukee's up by 16. It was just a single-digit game, and just like that, a blink of an eye. So that's the uphill battle the New York Knicks has been fighting all game. 16-point deficit here with 10:51 here. He misses the free throw. Robinson comes up with the rebound. He tosses it up, and they score. So the Knicks benefit from that. 82-96 here. That's 7 offensive rebounds for New York to Milwaukee's 5. As George Hill. Grimes is still playing some lot of minutes here. He got screen there. Here's Antetokounmpo. Passes to Hill. Passes to Allen. Allen for wide open 3, and it's in and out. But, you cannot allow these guys to get on the offensive glass, and you have to box out. Hood. Ronnie Hood comes up. Big one on offensive putback. 92-82 here. Those kind of plays are just breaking the spirit of the New York Knicks. Those hustle plays. Here's Randle. Randle in the paint. Randle back to Quickly. Quickly, wide open 3. It's in the mark, so Quickly doesn't have the shooting touch tonight. But it's still early in the fourth quarter. Quickly becomes impactful when the game is close. When you know you need a swing play, Quickly comes up with the huge 3. But tonight, not so far right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Hill. 8 on the shot clock. And here's a pick. He rolls back to Kumpo. He's going to shoot. No, thought about the 3 to Allen. Back to Portis. Bobby Portis for 3. In and out. Misses. He looked in the mirror. He saw he's Portis. That's why he missed. And here comes Quickly. Quickly. Back to Randle. Randle has Antetokounmpo. Backs him out to Quickly. Quickly thought of the 3. Quickly bounce back to Julius. Nobody wants to take the shot. Here's Julius. Julius got away with an elbow. No, they call offensive foul. Julius did put that elbow. He made it too blatant there. He's out of control when he's frustrated. He comes too demonstrative with his elbow. Yeah, he pushed off there. 92-82. So Julius right now in his head right now fighting against his own self. We need to call the young lady that does his braids. We need braided Randle from last year immediately. Here's Portis. Back to Allen. Allen. Grayson Allen. Fakes it. Alley-oop. They crashing the board. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Thank you for coming down with that rebound. Here's Grimes. There's still hope here. There's still plenty of time here. The Knicks to get back here. Back to Quickly. 9 minutes left in the game. Here's Julius. One-on-one on Covington. Come on, you got to get going. Not holding that ball. And he passes it. Terrible. And it's going to be over the turnover. Guys are not moving. When the ball goes to Julius, guys are stopping because it's sticking. The ball is sticking. He's getting stagnant, sticking the ball. And that's why guys aren't moving. They're not moving. They're not in perpetual motion because they know that he's holding the ball a little bit too much. And they're not. That's why things aren't going well for the Knicks currently right now. And we'll get the play here. I just, for some reason, I froze up for a moment. And let's see what's going. And there's a foul on the floor. Because Allen passes it. Wide open 3. And that's off the mark. Portis right there. And he got fouled by Mitchell Robinson. And Robbie Portis doing some showboating, taunting. How is that not a technical foul? He's doing exactly what Mitchell Robinson with the. That should be a tech. What's these? You see, if things get out of hand, is these refs, man. As Porter's going to shoot some line. He's doing a lot of trash talking tonight, and he hits it, but he's backing it up, but he missed the free throw. Ball don't lie. As Rose comes into the game, Grimes going to sit down and cooled off a little bit. As the crowd is probably letting him have it. 18 point for Bobby Portis. Eating the Knicks lunch this afternoon. He hits a one of two. 99-82 here. With 8 minutes gone by. You saw some good stuff earlier, but now it looks like the Knicks are winding down. They got to show up some fight here. Do they have enough left here? Only time will tell. Here's Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox going hard. Passes it to no one, but quickly, 4 on the shot clock. Quickly, he's going to have to put this up. Quickly, he's going to put it up, and he hits it. Manuel, quickly, tough shot. This could be the spark they need. 85-99. This could be the spark that they need. 99-85. Let's go. Let's go. There's still time here. The crowd wants to chant. They want to cheer their heroes. Here's Allen. Allen. Floater. It's short. Loose ball. Rebound by Milwaukee. Here's a three-pointer. It's good. Oh, it's just a dagger. Like the fingertips. The Knicks are just that step behind. By an inch. Just, oh, man. An inch and miles apart. My God. Here's Derek. Come on, guys. Let's go. You got some small fight in here. Here's Nolan Noel. Nolan Noel with the floater. Misses. Rebound by Portis. So Nolan Noel couldn't throw that ball, not even in the East River. He misses. Here comes Noel with the ball. Back to quickly. 20 on the shot clock. 6:35 here. Emmanuel. Gonna pass it to Kevin Knox. Knox. Rose. Them quickly. Pass it to Julius. Julius wide open three. It's in and out. Misses. Rebound Milwaukee. Knicks are trying to moving the ball right. Shots are not going in right now. Here's Holiday. Curl three. Off the mark. Portis push off. Gets the rebound. Portis one-on-one on Noel. Sniped away by Noel. Here comes Randle. Randle pushing. Randle going. And he got fouled. So it's not in the penalty. Knicks will have it. And we'll get a timeout here. 102-95. So right now, timeout. Time on the floor. Do the Knicks have a last gasp in them? Do they have a last gasp to make this game competitive, close, or dare I say, steal this game at home from home? And Agent Super Argo does not like Julius Randle's right now. I don't know. Julius is not hitting these shots. Something's off with Julius this year. We need to get the young lady back from last year who was doing his braids, and we need braided Julius Randle back. The Super Saiyan Randle isn't working right now, so we need him. The blowout Randle isn't working. We need the braided Randle with those nice cornrows he had, and just let him go to town. Calvin T. Jones. He spends more time texting watching. So we have a timeout here, man. Do they have enough left? Do they have more left in this game in the tank for this game here? Man, those hustle plays, man. That loose ball rebound there with the Middleton 3-pointer and the Jrue Holiday just fingertips just off the reach of Derrick Rose just by a freaking inch, man. You're an inch short and a mile long. My God. It's like, story of the Knicks. As they're giving out t-shirts. Yippee-doo. Still in timeout. Once the timeout comes back, we'll keep the play-by-play. Still in the timeout. White Falcon in the building. White Falcon, aka PG-13, White Falcon 44 in the building. That's gonna be your new nickname, PG-13 White Falcon. Here comes quickly misses, back tap. Jrue Holiday comes up with the rebound. 102-95 here, 85, excuse me. And here's Antetokounmpo and a foul. Count it. Ugh. No one crashing the board is killing us. Oh, good Euro step there by Antetokounmpo there to get away from quickly, and quickly gets on Fournier. You didn't rotate. Again, quickly. As Giannis goes to the line here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have time to have. He misses the free throw. Quickly comes up. I forgot when he shoots. We got plenty of time to do a lot of things. Here's quickly passes the Derek. Derek driving back to quickly. Quickly's going to shoot the three. It's off the mark. So quickly's not having a good shooting night either. He's been putrid from the 3-point line. Here's Middleton. Sharp pass there, but good defense by Knox to knock it out. Here's quickly back to Rose. Rose going to shoot the three. In and out, misses. So, wow. Knicks got cold here. And no Quentin Grimes in this fourth quarter. Passes it onto the Antetokounmpo. Middleton wide. Oh, no, quickly got back, but he's going to shoot the three. Misses. Rebound by Knox. Here comes Rose. Knicks need to hurry. They need to score here. They need to score in bunches. Rose back to quickly. Here's quickly. Driving. Quickly fakes it. Nice move by quickly. Back to Knox. Knox going to shoot the three. It's good. Kevin Knox, one of the bright spots of tonight's game. He hits a three-pointer. 104-88. Get that trade value up, my friend. Get that trade value. Antetokounmpo with 4:30 here. Left in the game. Antetokounmpo thought about shooting it. Back to Middleton. To Holiday. Holiday passes it. Good job by the Knicks for the steal. Here's quickly. 2-on-1. 2-on-2. Knox. Transition three. It's good. Kevin Knox with the three-pointer. 104-91. Timeout. Kevin Knox. Yes, indeed. Woo. Hey, Thibodeau, play this guy, won't you? My goodness. Kevin Knox. Yes, indeed. At a Kevin Knox sighting today. Woo. Let's see. I'm curious to see how many points Kevin Knox has. 18 points for Kevin Knox. 18 points. 18 points for Kevin Knox compared to 6 points from Evan Fournier. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to laugh on that one. Whew. And meanwhile, Kevin Knox is playing all NBA bench. He's leading the leading score, the MVP in benching, and sitting on the freaking center bench. Kevin Knox, and he plays it for 8. He comes in 18 points. Talk about being ready, right? Well, you got to be ready when your name is called. Well, his name was called. Kevin Knox is shooting. Don't the Knicks need a 3-and-D who could stretch the floor? I'm like, wow. And it's again, and you can't say he's not doing it against the Pistons. And no disrespect to the Pistons, my hometown Magics. He's doing it against the defending world champions, folks. He's going 18 points against the defending world champions. Yeah. So he's not doing it against he's doing it against the defending world champions. And once again, Kevin Knox with 18 points. Wow. Handle the non-factor. And PG, right? Falcon PG-13. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let's see if they can make the library, formerly known as Madison Square Garden, come alive. Yep. And you did say it. Knox and Grimes had taken advantage of the opportunities so far. Absolutely. As they show Patrick Ewing on the big screen, telling him to make some noise, but I think it's unless if he's coming through and putting on number as long unless if he's coming through and turn back the clock with the 33 jersey on the court, we could really know. As Holiday comes in, passes it to Antetokounmpo. Thought about a three. He's gonna back out, and that ball's being swing around. Middleton for a 3-pointer from the corner. It's good. So every time the Knicks make a run here, Middleton comes up with, or Milwaukee, always comes up with a big 3-pointer. It's like rinse and repeat. 107-91. This is the last gasp here for the Knicks. Here's quickly. 10 on the shot clock. Rose gonna fire the three. It's the mark. Kevin Knox comes up with a rebound. Kevin Knox back to quickly got fouled with 3:33 left in the game. I agree with you, White Falcon. They should play McBride a little bit here. There's no reason to keep Randle. Why Randle comes back? Have him sit. Here's Fournier gonna bring that ball in. No Grimes, no Quentin Grimes. He's having a career game. You're not gonna. He should be in there. Here's Knox shooting a three. Ooh, in and out misses. So Knox, I like that curl play. And we're gonna get a timeout call on the floor here. McBride should get some minutes. At this point, McBride will be nice. Yeah, why not? And Luka, bring them in here. Then let them play against the defending world champions. It can't be any worse than what we're getting from Fournier and Randle. I mean, get them in here. Get them in here. So as they're in a timeout, there's a lot of youngsters in the building next game. So Madison Square Garden will be extremely happy. There's a lot of youngsters in the building. A lot of jerseys. Guarantee they sold a lot of jerseys, a lot of popcorn, a lot of merchandise. So the Garden, they'll be happy today. Oh yeah, you see a lot of kids with the jerseys out today. A lot of jerseys. So the Garden will be smiling. They made their money today. Oh yeah. A bunch of Knicks future Nick Calvin. That was funny. What's going on? Ray Alexander Perry. Salute. We need to trade Randle. We have many of them already. Here's Hood. Ronnie Hood passes it to Middleton. Another 3-pointer, wide open, misses. That was a deep one though. Here's Holiday for another three, and that in and out, and that went in. So that should seal it, to be honest with you. 110-91. I don't see the Knicks coming back on this one. 191. There's still 2 minutes and 50 seconds there. Anything can happen. But the way they keep hitting these 3-pointers whenever they Knicks make a run, Here's Randle. Randle scores there. So he'll score with ease. 93-110, empty calorie stat there. And he comes onto the Kumpo for another three. And this off the mark. How they had position. He goes in, misses. Here comes quickly in the court, quickly with a lot of contact, and they call a foul. So, woof. The Bluebirds starting to come in, even in the chat. So they want to review this. They're going. Middleton wants them to review this call, dude. You're up 110-93 with 2:28 here. Come on, let it go. You want to review a call and quickly hits the first free throw. 110-94. So Knicks giving up 110 points so far this afternoon. As Noah comes in. And quickly hits a free throw. 110-95. Knicks down by 15 with 2:25 here. Antetokounmpo, good swap by Noel. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo spins. He got pushed, got away with he got caught with the push there. Finally. With 2:09 here, Randle takes another seat. He's not. That's his night is done. Another suspect night for Randle as Quentin Grimes come in for the last 2 minutes of the game. Quentin, shoot, brother, shoot, because they're not. This is, yeah. You're not gonna. I don't know when you're gonna see the court again. Come on, get it to Knox. Come on, get it to Knox. There you go, Knox for 3, misses. Ugh. So 110-95 here. Wanted to see Knox get another 3-pointer in here. I wanted him to get 20. I wanted to, like someone wrote in the chat, earn your jersey number to 20. Hit that 20. I want to see him get 20 points here. To the Kupo throwing some hands in there. Oh, that looks easy. Ronnie Hood with the layup. No defense right now with 1:32. This is what Tibbs needs to see. Who's out there giving you hustle with even in a blowout? Rose. McBride should have been in here. No need to extend Rose's minutes, especially if you don't got Burks coming in or coming back. You don't know when his maternity leave will be over and so forth. But you still play him, and no Kemba either. And here's turn Rose. This is a good defense by Milwaukee. And Drew Holiday, they're going to eat up a possession here. 112-95. This will bunch to it. And then, the ball almost went out of bounds. Noah keeps it. Noah's going to put the 3 and in the mount. Missed rebound. Quentin Grimes comes up with the rebound. So New York will push. And they'll call a foul here as some of the Garden faithful starts getting up. They want to beat the afternoon traffic. They want to head out to Cats. So their lunch reservations. Yeah, pull Rose out. There was no reason to keep Rose in this game here this long. And you keep him, and Grimes hits a free throw here, adding to his totals for today's game. 96-112. As McBride comes in with 46.2 seconds. That's a disgrace for that kid to come in at that time. Quentin hits it. I guess rather him than Kemba and 90. He's still a kid, so here's Portis, Noah, process, and he misses. Rebound, Noel, passing into Grimes. Grimes had a 3-pointer shot, and Kevin Knox had good position there, but nope, to no avail. I wanted Knox to get that alley-oop, but it is what it is. This will be played out. Knicks fall here, 112-97. Same energy. Tibbs need to use them. Yes, I like the fact that good, positive, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The game was ugly. The bad, Fournier, Randle again. The good, the youth. Quentin Grimes, Kevin Knox. I like to see what they gave us on the floor. adding another element to the Knicks bench. You know, also adding another element. If we make a trade, we got guys that could be, showed us what they could play. And by the looks of it, I hate to say it looks like we'll be making trades. I think the Knicks will be making trades. Last year, we were okay when them not make, we wanted them to make a trade, but we were okay with it because the Knicks last year was a likable team. Granted, tell me whatever you tell me, the whole team last year was very likable from Bullock, even Payton, even though it soured at the end with the Knicks because we're just soured at the end when we're Payton, but the team was all likable. They were very, very likable. You would root for them, and now this team is like you get frustrated with Fournier. This what happens. Fournier decided to sublease Franklin Akina's apartment in Manhattan. He should have just not taken that apartment. There's bad jujus in that apartment. Should have got another different apartment, man. I don't think Dolan. I think Dolan. I don't know. I've been saying that. Watch out for Dolan. My push. I think Dolan, not to Thibodeau. I think to the front office. I think they're gonna. I think Dolan will push in to make a move. I don't think he'll mess with his head coach. I think it's more towards making a move. And Calvin says maybe Thibodeau saw something he could use going forward. Yeah, I think so. Johnson. I think they will be making some trades, guaranteed. I think they're going to be making some moves. I know they don't play. They don't play until they'll play Tuesday against the Golden State Warriors. Only lost 3 or 4 games this whole season. That's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough one. At this point, Randle is a burden on the team, and that's the worst type of problem to have. You're right with that assessment. With that. Is he the worst thing on this team? RJ's on health and safety protocol agent, Super Argo. He's I don't know if it's COVID tracing, or I don't know if he tested positive, but he's not. He wasn't available. Neither was Obi Toppin. They both in the safety protocols with the league. So I don't know. Man, Randle. Oof. Let me ask a question. Do you think Julius Randle overachieved last season? I mean, I know, that's hindsight is 2020, and that's kind of like a little bit of a rhetorical question. There's got to be some type of balance, bro. There's got to be a balance between what we saw last year and what he's been in his career. Where we don't even have a balance. There's so much of a big extreme, and I'm wondering why. It cannot be the reason of changing the basketball from Wilson to Spalding, or from Spalding to Wilson, whatever which way, vice versa. I don't know. Could it be because they didn't have more fans in the arena? Last year there was only 2,000 people, and it was more quiet, or whatever the case was, or he had his family more in the stands. He saw his wife and children there. I don't know. I don't know what is it with Julius. Ever since the Garden got packed and allowed fans to come in more, he hasn't been the same. He hasn't been the same since that offensive foul in Game 2 that he picked up early in the game against Atlanta, and it's just been a totally different head case. Yeah, now he's a head case. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You said I don't get the protocols. If 90% of the league is vaccinated, we still have players treated as unvaccinated. I don't know. Randle. It's clear Randle needs more help last year, but what's going on this year though with him? He had a great season with no fans. I know that. And right, Alexander Perry. It says Randle has not earned his bread. No, and there was a lot of people waiting and saying, people. I was one. I was okay with him getting that contract extension. I wanted them to wait, let him play the season out and extend him to see. But then everyone was like, well, and I was okay with it because they got him on a really good number. And I was like, okay, they got him on a good number for a max player. If he would have waited to this season, and let's say he would have had this, they were afraid that he was going to have the same impact of last year, this year, and it was going to cost them a lot more money. Because that shows you that, what that tells you? The front office didn't really believe in him too much. They gave him this contract, yes, because they can move him. It's a movable contract, and even though it's a max deal, they can move him and so forth. But they were hesitant to wanting to gamble and wait for this season because they didn't know they yeah. So I don't know. Remember the route the game plan last year was the Knicks were drafted Obi Toppin from Dayton. Last trading deadline, Julius Randle was supposed to be traded for draft picks and whatever the case was. And the narrative changed when he came out and he had almost he had an MVP season last year, for the Knicks, and that's what changed the narrative of the Knicks and where we at here. I think the Knicks would have been right now where we thought they were, even if Randle would have got traded. I think that they would have been at this kind of record, a couple games under 500, close to the play-in tournament. And the only thing is we didn't get to trade Randle. We have him here, so maybe this is what they are, what they're supposed to be. Maybe, hopefully not. Hopefully they could turn it around. I want them in the playoffs. I want to continue calling winning basketball. I'm here. I'm a fan, ride and die. All the way. My closet is full of Knicks gear. I don't abandon my team. I wear my uniform. I wear my teams out and about everywhere I go. Knicks. I think my wife is nauseating between the Knicks and Yankees stuff that I have in my closet. I'm a proud New York Knicks fan, and I want them. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to abandon them because they're losing. But the point is that I want them to win. I want them to get there going. People are talking about Mitch Noel got no points in 28 minutes. Yeah, you're right, White Falcon. Yeah. Let's go with the totals. It wasn't really, it was, December 15th, let's make this trade. If it's Miles Turner for that and we have to wait, yeah, let's do this. I mean, immediately, let's go with the totals. Let's give you the stats. Okay, the Knicks this afternoon scored 97 points and Milwaukee gave up 112 to the Milwaukee Bucks in defeat. The Milwaukee Bucks scored a shot 42 out of 88. That's 47.7% from the field. New York Knicks shot 32 out of 82. That's 42.7% from the field. Milwaukee shot 34.1% from three-point land. That's 14 out of 41. The Knicks shot 17 out of 49%. That's 34.7% from the three-point line. The free throws. Milwaukee Bucks 14 out of 17 with 82.4% from the free throw line. Knicks shot 10 out of 13. So the whistles were kind of balanced. It wasn't, referees didn't make too much of an impact in this game. They shot 76.9% from the free throw line. Knicks were out rebound 46 out of 38. Remember the last time when the Knicks won that game in Milwaukee, they were out rebound and they had more points in the paint than the Bucks when they had that victory in Milwaukee early in the season. There was 12 offensive rebounds for Milwaukee to the 8 from New York. Knicks and the Bucks both had 27 assists. So the Knicks, again, they didn't have more assists than their opponents. They just even. Knicks had only 2 blocks with Mitchell Robinson and Nolan Noel. Only 2 blocks the whole game. 12 steals from New York to 11 to Milwaukee. Knicks outscored. Actually, no, they were outscored in the paint 42 to 30. Knicks had 16 turnovers, Milwaukee 15. That was the big difference there. Salute from Brazil. Salute. It's Victor Rodriguez Oliveira. Salute. So I hope you're doing well. And let's go with the high man tonight. The high man for the New York Knicks, yes, it's the neophyte, the rookie. In 39 minutes, 27 points from Quentin Grimes with 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Derrick Rose, 18 points. 18 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds in 37 minutes. Kevin Knox, yes, indeed, folks. I'm not being, this is not a summer league game. It's not a preseason game. Kevin Knox, 29 minutes of action, gave you 18 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Yes, indeed. Julius Randle, 8 points in 35 minutes, 7 assists, 10 rebounds. He was filling out the columns, though, with the assist, but not the scoring. Not letting the game come to him. Shooting unadvised 3-pointers. Nolan Noel, he gave you 28 minutes of no points, but he gave you 7 rebounds and 1 assist. You got Evan Fournier, the big free agent signing. He's given us this afternoon 27 minutes, 6 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. That is not going to cut it. Folks, that is not going to cut it, especially when you play someone who's been sitting on the bench, collecting dust, getting calluses in Knox, and he comes in and drops 18 points in 29 minutes. he played just 2 more minutes more, and look at how much he outscored you, doing other things, getting ready. McBride only played 1 minute. That's an insult. No points, no. Then in that point, in that time, don't even bother putting him in. Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, who tweeted out he should be getting big more numbers. He actually Instagrammed out some type of post that he should be beasting and strong. Only had 9 points, no assist, 8 rebounds, and 18 minutes of action. No, better yet, no block. One block though, one block. Manu Quickly didn't have a good shooting night. He still had 11 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound, 26 minutes. He missed a couple of shots in the fourth quarter. And that's the scoring for the New York Knicks. Dreadful. Once again, it sounds like a broken record for first quarter. First quarter, you cannot come out of first quarter and only score 16 points. You can't. Your starters cannot, with that firepower that your starters cannot come out and have a 16-point quarter. Again, the first game, the last game they lost, they had a putrid first quarter as well. This is where the game is being lost right now, is the first quarter. But and you got to score. You got to score, and you cannot come out with 16 points. You got to establish yourself, and it's because they don't have a point guard. And the move for Kemba Walker needed to be made, but they did it, but they didn't think about who's the replacement. Burks, it's been good, but also Burks, again, even him on the floor, they gave up another bad 13 quarter. They scored 16 quarter last game as well, and it's just the point guard. They need a point guard, and Calvin St. Jones, McNutt said what I just said about the energy. Yeah, she's right. What? Kudos to I enjoy seeing Monica McNutt on the post game and the pregame. Phenomenal. She's phenomenal. She's one of the best out there. Not because she's the female, but just a good analyst, and she talks about the basketball game to another level. I enjoy Monica McNutt on the broadcast. Phenomenal. I could do without Molly Zorbiak. I like Alejandro. But man, they all do really good. Kemba, Fournier, Noel. Oh my, for PG-13. Boy, why Falcon? If that was the way I could do that, if that was like we could do that trade simulator and 2K, man, I would do that in a heartbeat. Burks has been good. 1 point. That's the worst. And Alfred. Hey, we all want to see how we could fix this. Boy, it's gonna get tough because we got Golden State coming up. I mean, oof. I don't want to sound like the negative Knick fan. Wow, I just want to see what Vegas thinks the Knicks are going to be underdog by. And the Knicks got a chance against, against Golden State. They beat them last year in Golden State. I think they played a tough game at home, but remember it was a different That Knicks team last year was a different team from this year. But man, what does it say going forward with Kevin Knox on the floor? What does it say going forward with Quentin Grimes on the floor playing? Will they bring him back? Will they allow him to play again? It should be interesting. I want to hear tomorrow's Thibodeau's report, or in practice. I also want to hear the post game report. I definitely want to hear that. I'll hopefully have some video to listen to see what he has to say, and I know the reporters are going to bombard him with questions, a lot of questions to ask him. What's your thoughts if they're going to stay in rotation? And I want to hear how many of us Knicks fans are going to get infuriated with his response when he says, "Oh no, they're rotational players. We'll see how they play, how they match up. We'll always be ready." That's Thibodeau. I could hear what he says. Not going to give you much, but I want to see how he says, they'll have to stay ready. That's why I always tell them to be ready when their names are called. We'll see. Well, Yankee fan forever. What's going on? Yankee fan forever? You need to follow us on the Yankees return of the Bomber Strike Back podcast. I do the Yankees watch along here with the Yankees. I can't wait for the Yankees to get back as well. Yankee fan. Oof, we got a lot to talk about the Yankees as well. Oof, both New York teams. Just giving us agita. But back to the Knicks, we shall see how Thibodeau is going to use all these players. He's going to say sit Randle, and I can see the Knicks winning. I don't know. Nick Yankee, I don't know Yankee. I'm like torn, man, because Julius brings an element that we need, and he actually could play with the double team and take that brunt of the other team's double, triple team, and take that focus on the other kids that are flourishing. I don't know. We still need Randle for as crazy as it sounds. We still need Julius on this team unless we trade for him. Unless we trade him away, which I don't think the Knicks are going to trade. Randle's not a power forward. Randle's not a power forward. No, Randle, right, Falcon. Randle's the power forward, but here's the problem on offense. When he gets the ball on offense, a lot of teams send their point guards to Randle to cover Randle defensively because they know they could knock the ball away from him. You know, they can knock the ball away, disrupt him with the ball handling, and always leads to a turnover and a transitional 3 or 3-point play. That's every game and every game that happens. So I think we shall watch. So guys, join me tomorrow. I'm definitely going to do a podcast. I'm going to marinate my thoughts, think about it, listen to the coach talk about, and see how everything, what other news and notes come out of this game. And I'll definitely probably do a regular program tomorrow. Return to the Knicks podcast. We'll come on live. We'll have a question answer, and we'll hopefully have Gideon on, aka the notorious G Money, as well, with Derek Wilder. We'll open up the panel, and we'll talk about that, and we'll see what's going on. Craig Mack, salute, man. RJ Barrett was in health and safety protocol. He didn't be able to come in. Wasn't able to play due to health and safety protocol. Neither was Obi Toppin. So the Knicks were no Obi Toppin, no RJ Barrett. Alec Burks was out due to the personal reasons. I think his wife was expecting. I could be wrong without the pregnancy. I know she was pregnant. I don't know if she gave birth, but the personal reasons could be something else. But that personal reason, I think she was expecting, and I think she was giving birth to their child. So I think he'll be off on the maternity leave. You know, so it was interesting. You know, when I thought was interesting that I noticed no Taj Gibson. Oh, I appreciate it, Craig Mack. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Jedi family. I'm Craig Mack. So everyone salute Craig Mack. Welcome to the Jedi family. So he's subscribed and welcome aboard. And he says, Kelvin says, yeah, you haven't used him like thin. Tim needs to tuck the ball out of Julius' hands 100%. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see going forward. Also, we got to see what the front office wants to do. Maybe they're showcasing players here. You know, maybe they're showcasing here before the 15th. You know, a couple days, 3 days for the 15th. Maybe so they're doing some showcasing, getting them on a high note. Right now, Kevin Knox is, you leave with this game with a high impression on a high note. So right now, stock up on Kevin Knox, a team that thought about it or forgot about it at $5.6 million salary that expires at the end of the year. I could see a team taking a flyer, giving you something. You know, we could see that. You know, personally, for that $6 million on Kevin Knox, if you're not going to play him and not going to use him, can you see yourself going to Minnesota and trading him for Patrick Beverley type of player? The salaries kind of match. You set a second round pick for Beverley and send Kevin Knox, because I know that Beverley's been helping a little bit of the Bucks there. The Timberwolves there. You could try to move that. You could try to get a player that same sort. But I think that the team that a lot of teams are going to, besides Indiana, another team that a lot of teams are going to look at and talk to and going to have that phone ringing like crazy is going to be Sacramento. I think Sacramento, keep an eye on Sacramento, that phone call to Sacramento, there's good players on there. But the only thing is they're looking for a team that's going to be crazy enough or daring enough, bold enough to try to take Harrison Barnes' contract. They want to get rid of Harrison Barnes' contract. You know, Harrison Barnes, small forward, not done much, maybe because he's in Sacramento, we don't hear much about him. But personally, you know, they look like they want to get rid of some of their players there. Sacramento look like they might be blowing some of that up as well. So salute them. Oh, thank you, Kelvin. Appreciate it. And we'll before we wrap up, guys, any questions or anything before we wrap up? I know tomorrow we'll have prepare all your questions, all your answers. We'll do a roundtable discussion and see how we'll do another podcast. We'll have some folks on. I'll try to get someone on from the opposed from Golden State fan base or whatever from around the league and to see what we'll talk about. Luca McBride played in the G League. We need to use them. We got it. Yeah, I think so. Do you want Sacramento players? Are you sure? No, no. I'm White Falcon. I don't know if I want any players, but I'm saying that's a team that's going to be busy with trading and moving guys out. There might be, as a third team in a three-way trade, to move guys around. You never know salary caps, but I think Sacramento's going to want to get rid of Scott Harrison Barnes. Personally, if I'm taking anyone out of Sacramento, I like actually two players from the Sacramento that might be on the trading block, or one is an expiring contract and one is just signed a stink. I want, if in a perfect world, I would love to get DeAndre Fox and Marvin Bagley the third. I think Marvin Bagley the third plays, he needs to get unlocked. And I think with a Derrick Rose under Con Thibodeau, Taj Gibson tutelage, playing and could really get something out of that young kid. I think Marvin Bagley was under bad coaches, bad coaching staff. And I think that kid has too much talent to be wasted in Sacramento. I think he comes to New York. I think that's the small forward that the Knicks could use. They can move him to the center at times, could score. And I think with Kenny Payne and Johnny Bryan and Anna Greer, I think they could really unlock a Marvin Bagley the third here. And of course, Fox as a point guard, but I don't know what would it take to bring the salary and so forth. But in a perfect world, not knowing matching salary to salary, a trade partner, if you put him with an Evan Turner or I can see that. I'm big on Marvin Bagley the third. Don't ask me why. It doesn't make basketball sense. But I don't know why I'm big on Marvin Bagley. I just want to see him get into a good coach like a Tom Thibodeau. I think a good coach environment, Tom Thibodeau, or too many reclamation projects with the Kings. I think Craig, you might be right, but I also think they need to be in a winning. They need in a good environment, structured environment to reset and play them. I think they'll do well. That's why you don't take too many of the Kings players. You poach the good ones and see if they be able to kick it up a different notch, a different level. And not wait until they get old and downhill. And they're still young. There's still opportunity to grow and get better. That's why Marvin Bagley is still stocked down because you could get him and you could bring him in here and get something out of him. Or the tough type of players like that, I can see that it might not work. It might work, but I know we don't have the luxury to get if they work, or like you said, make reclamation projects. I get you on that, but I don't know. For some reason, I think I'm trying to think of a blue chipper or dark horse that might help. With the athletic length. Something that the Knicks don't have is length. You saw that possession there. Rose, Holiday, just fingertips taller than Rose. And PG-13, but I don't know if PG will get here on White Falcon. We'll love that. That might be a tough get. If we could get it, we could get it. If Sacramento, if the Clippers are listening to the phone calls, the Knicks, you gotta make that call. But I think they'll hang up on the Knicks. To be honest with you, I don't. Other than and Lillard's just gonna cost too much right now. Maybe I hate to say, maybe you call Philadelphia and try to just lowball Philadelphia for Simmons. I mean, it's all I could think of. Would he help? Yeah. Can he help the Knicks? Yeah, he was an all-star, but you got to lowball him. You're not giving up the farm for him either. I don't know. It's tough. We'll talk about that tomorrow, guys. We'll definitely talk about that. We'll see what we do. We'll spend some good times with it. You've given me 2 hours and 40 minutes of your time on your Sunday afternoon. So I won't take much more of your time. Guys, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Some of you that are having lunch, some of you that are going to have your dinner later on tonight, the rest of your Sunday afternoon, holiday shopping, getting ready. I appreciate you guys giving me the 2,000K subscribers. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for all the support on not just my program, the Jedi Network in general, all the MMA program, the Gideon's program. Every one of you guys, I appreciate you guys. I enjoy coming on, talking to you. I hope you enjoy the watch along, but not the outcome. I enjoy watching, being around here with you guys. Man, Kelvin, thank you. White Falcon, Craig Mack, I see you around too. I know you got that flavor in your ear. Yankee fan, absolutely. I thank you so much. Agent Super Argo, thank you. Dangerous, Ray Alexander, I appreciate you. Phantom Johnson, Selden, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in from Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for our brothers in Jamaica. Brian Rodriguez, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much coming on. Joe Curry, like always, thank you. Robert Parr, my main man, the super fan. Robert Parr, many blessings to you. Johnny Davis, many blessings to you too. Thank you. I appreciate seeing you. Regular Ice, thank you again. Mike Ortiz, always in the building. And Big Task, the two big, those are my forwards there. Oh man, getting the rebounds, and Kelvin T. Jones is my point guard on the channel. So I appreciate you guys. Nigel Davis, salute to you, man. Thank you for coming aboard and coming in. Corey Jones as well. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. And those that I missed, I'm calling like Emerald Cooper. Thank you. If I missed your name, I apologize. So many names to get through. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. I read all your chats, like James Aldino. Thank you guys for making the stream. Marlon Johnson, excuse me, from Jamaica. I appreciate you coming aboard. I appreciate everyone, you A and B as well. So guys, I love Pi 123. I'll see you guys on the next time. Again, have a blessed Sunday afternoon. I love your loved ones. Tell them you love them, and tell them that, just spread love and peace. And we'll see you on the next time. May the Knicks be with you and may the sports be with you. We'll be back tomorrow evening.